She wanna talk to the kid, make one wish. I'ma get 5 right. Rules and syrup, I'm tryna get high tonight. Serving them pies right. I'ma start dancing as soon as they hit in the light. Jesus, peace, Christ. With your geek light. Do you like Miley Cyrus? Or you like Virgil White? I done been jumping off when you been talking Adidas. I earn my stripes. Over the gang and run with the family, whether they wrong or right. When the cash transaction, know we give Jesus right. Every my trust is secured, I keep my pipe to protect my life and know my right.
I must be a girl like a nigga I front to. Look at she bad, she working at honest. I gave her a sack full of money, she brought the shit back and it came with something. Better that demons running. That little bit of 392, it ain't nothing. She fuck with a ball, she upgraded from her last nigga, said he want none. Her nigga ain't seen no money. Fresh out the trap, we stepping and gunning. Meet me at Toka, meet me at Boy. Nigga want smoke or beef, we coming. Look at these big boy toys, they gorgeous. All these gorgeous girls want it. I be ignoring them, they be ignoring me. I be ignoring them, it's like we fucking. Fuck your man, no she can't answer the phone. She outside, she getting that bag on her own. No, I'm not alone, cause I came with the fire. I'm still gon' put it on, and my bitch match my vibe. The way the load drop, she might think it's out the sky. I'm standing on business, and she's standing on mine.
Hey, no, I'm Tone Bite. No, I'm Tone Bite. No, I'm Tone Bite. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Let's get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal. No, I'm Tone Bite. RatchetTV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. So boom. Man. We got to talk, Ratchet Gang. We got to chop it up. Look, right about now, we got to chop it up about this T-Hood situation. I know my live was not scheduled. I'm just popping out. I'm just popping out. Your boy had a hell of a day, man. Yeah, your boy had a hell of a day, man. Shit. Where are we at with it? Get the likes up, gang. We gotta chop it up about this T-Hood situation. There's a lot been going on. I have not been able to give y'all an update, but I'm back. And tomorrow it's gonna get even crazier. Allegedly, and everything I say is alleged. And it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video. And everything I say is alleged. Allegedly, y'all. Salute. Make sure y'all vote on that poll. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because you're only going to get the drop whenever I drop. You know what I'm talking about? All right. So everyone told me, Ratchet, you need to get so-and-so on your channel in order for us to, you know what I'm saying, go further in this T-Hood situation. Who did y'all tell me to go get? Ratchet Gang, who did y'all request for me to go hit up? Who did y'all request for me to bring to this platform for y'all? Because your boy did it. Your boy did it. So yeah, tomorrow we got another interview in this situation. No, we already interviewed the sisters. We already had both of the sisters on here. So we already had both of the sisters. There you go. They said, Vanessa, Ratchet, you need to hit up Vanessa. That's gonna be the one that you need to talk to. So I went and, I already know all of these people because I've been doing my due diligence. So they all are aware of Big Ratchet. Everybody in the situation knows. Even the sisters was telling me this is who you need to go get. So guess what? Vanessa will be here tomorrow. Vanessa will be here tomorrow night. I got her, and we will be going in on this situation. I just hope she not bringing up his old ways and things that's current. Well, this is the girl who, she dated him. She knows a lot about him. She's going to be able to bring a lot of stuff to the forefront. And remember, this is what y'all wanted. The videos I saw of him beating on her was very disturbing. Yeah, it was very disturbing, and it was not easy to watch. And I do have my feelings about T Hood as far as what I did see. You always come through, always, man, always. I don't never disappoint y'all. Salute, Louisiana, man. Look, I'm glad to see you around, man. I'm glad to see you still around, brother. Look, I know you owed me the money, bro. You don't got to pay me. It's fine, my nigga. You didn't have to run from the platform because you owed me some money. Salute to you, my boy. I'm glad to see you back. That boy Louisiana in the building. Salute to him. Nigga, you still owe me $50. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. It's cool, man. I ain't tripping off that shit. It's all love, man. But salute to you. Appreciate you for pulling up. That nigga disappeared. I'm talking about he owed me money like 3 years ago. I ain't seen him since. Salute though, man. They said this rhyme is one of a kind, blowing your mind like only the Candy Man can, like a heavyweight champion knocking. Boy, what the fuck is you talking about? The hell did any of that mean? The hell is that? Salute, bro. It's all good. Salute, bro. It says salute. Yeah, salute everybody. That nigga owed me $50 like 3 years ago. Nigga just disappeared. He never came back to the platform. He lost a bet. I'd never seen that man again. His mom knew that was him. His mom knew that was in him from her going through it. Yeah, I know the mom. A lot of people have their. A lot of people have their salute. Tasky. A lot of people have their feelings about the mom. I don't see any punches on that video. Let's be real. I didn't see any punches. He definitely punched her in her stomach. They said that was a song lyrics came. I don't know what song lyrics said. What song was that? Salute to everybody in the building, man. Salute April, Kiki, Glow. What up, Glow? Okay, Glow. You need to get you a membership over here. You look like you belong right over here with Big Ratchet. Salute to you, Glow. Let's see. Natasha, what up? The video we saw of him demoralizing that young man was also disturbing. Oh, of her. Yeah. I mean, I think we can both admit, I think we can all admit that the situation, I don't forget about no money. You owe me money. I'm gonna remember that for the rest of my life. But this situation, I think we can all admit that it was just toxic on both ends. I'm not taking up for anybody because T Hood was wrong. I think she was wrong in a lot of her ways. I think a lot of these people just, and something else I noticed, that a lot of women have basically put their own trauma. Yeah, exactly. Vanessa's gonna be, because Vanessa dated both of them. Remember, Vanessa dated Kelsey and Vanessa dated T Hood. Vanessa also dated them at the same time. So she was in a poly situation with T Hood and Kelsey. So Vanessa coming here is a big deal. I think Vanessa is going to be bigger than the mama and the sisters. Think about that. Vanessa was in a relationship with both of these people. So she's going to be able to bring to the forefront T Hood, how Kelsey was. She's gonna be able to bring up how T Hood and Kelsey were together. She's gonna be able to bring up how T Hood was to her, how Kelsey was to her. She's gonna be able to bring up how she was to T Hood, how she was to Kelsey. She also can bring up about T Hood's family. She's gonna be able to tell about everything. This is the person that I think y'all might want to hear from more than the mama. I'm gonna be real. I think that y'all gonna like this one better than the mama and the sisters interview. So Vanessa will be up here tomorrow night. and we're gonna go over, T Hood. We're gonna go over everything that we can go over, and I think she's gonna be able to not hold anything back, if that makes sense. I think she'll be able to speak as freely as she wants to speak, and said Kirk raised nothing but weirdos. I got it. Yeah, we're gonna be able to bring a lot to the forefront tomorrow. The realest content on YouTube, never capping, never clout chasing, just the facts. RG4L. Salute T-Bone. I appreciate you for being a member for 34 months. Hit me up on Instagram to get that wrench, man. Salute to T-Bone, man. You've been a member for a long time. I appreciate you. Drop the flowers for T-Bone. All right. So look, I would have been live earlier or something, but I had got a pinched nerve in my damn arm today. I don't know what happened. I had a pinched nerve in my arm that made my entire made 3 fingers on my damn right hand just go numb, bro. Like it was just fucked up. But I can't remember what the name. Leash, what the hell was the name of that shit? But anyway, they told me what it was, and I'm cool now. But yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. It's from holding my damn phone too much, man. I hold my phone a lot, so I definitely. They really told me to chill and not be on my phone and my computer and shit for a couple days. But I'm definitely not doing that. So, niggas, I've been a member forever. Louisiana, you ain't no damn member. You've been around forever. So Lou says, been locked in since the Fulio case. Salute, Najai Warren. I don't know how to say that, but salute. Yeah, that's what it's called right there. Carpal tunnel. That's what it's called. Yeah, I got carpal tunnel, bro. So they said it was all the symptoms of carpal tunnel. I had a pinched nerve in my damn arm, bro, and it was fucking up my fingers. Yeah, that's what it was. That's exactly what it was. Dundada. So yeah, just keep your boy, I mean, ain't nothing serious or nothing, but keep me in your prayers. Always keep your boy Ratchet prayed up. You only get pinched nerve in your arm when you're single. Facts. So let's say I got one. I got one on right now. I got a wrist guard on right now. So I'll be wearing my little wrist guard. So I already got it. I went to the ER. I got braced up, got some medication. I'm cool. I'm back at work. So it's all love, man. You know what I'm saying? I already got thank you ladies though for all your knowledge and support. I appreciate y'all. Nah, I didn't get nothing. I just got some medication and they just put me in a wrist guard. That's it. Because there's something going on with because it's really because I hold my phone in my right hand a lot, bro. So I'm just gonna give me a stand for my phone or something. So we'll be all right. It's all good. Ratchet. Get a massage gun to loosen up your muscles. I'm gonna need to do something. It can be I've had surgery on both of my hands. Yeah, I don't think it's that serious though. Yeah, I've been working out and stuff. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, that pain ain't no joke. I'm gonna come rub it for you. Bring your ass over here. I need a massage. Come on, I need a massage. I need my hands massaged. I need, what I'm saying, arms massaged. I need a full body massage. Come on, Legacy. Let's get it. What up, Gervais? Salute to Gervais. You in my prayers, Gervais. It's all love, and you can hit me up whenever you need me. I've been, don't think your boy don't know, what I'm saying, whatever. I don't know it. You know what I'm saying? Prayers up, my condolences, you know what I'm saying? But whenever you're ready to talk, you can hit me up, you know what I'm saying? If you need my help on anything, or if you just need it, you know what I'm saying? I'm here. When people going through stuff, I give them space, man. People been hitting me up like, hey man, you need to check on Sheree. I'm like, I've been seeing what's going on. I just, I when people go through stuff, me personally, I like to give them space because, you never know how people handling stuff. But if you do want to talk, you got my number. If you do need to talk to me, I'm here for you. So salute to you, Chevy. And you are in my prayers. Just know that I've been seeing. I don't know what to say to people when they go through stuff. So salute. All right. Is Vanessa the daughter's mother? Vanessa is the ex. I'm ready to go to war, Ratchet. Well, you got my number. Reach out to me on the back end if there's something I can do to help you out. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. I was one. Wow, I thought I was one and all. Lady, look, if you want to come massage my hand, you can too. Come on, bring your ass over here, lady. Lady, look, the whole. I thought I was the one and only. All right, ladies, there's enough big ratchet to go around. Let's keep it a big buck. All right, now salute. Let's get to the damn show. Let's get to the damn show, man. Salute to everybody for pulling up, popping out, showing up, showing out. I appreciate all y'all. Salute, big baby. Get these likes up, y'all. Get these likes up. Let's go. All right, yeah, it's all good, you know. I got two hands. Let's keep it a buck. Yeah, drop the prayer hands for Chevette, y'all. Drop the prayer hands for Chevette. You know, it's all love over here at Ratchet Gang. So back to the T Hood situation, man. This is a situation. So you just ignored my text up there. First of all, I didn't see your text up there. What is going on with y'all? Why is y'all so argumentative today? I'm over here with a goddamn pinched nerve, and y'all want to argue and shit. What's going on with y'all tonight, man? I'm scrolling up. I don't see nothing you said. Shit, send it in the super chat. If it's important, send it in the super chat. All right. Yeah, y'all tweaking it. I don't know what's up with y'all. Ratchet Gang, y'all is y'all cool? Can I get to the show? Is y'all cool? Yeah, what's going on tonight, man? Is y'all cool? All right. I'm gonna have to just hit up Chevette and see what's up with her. I said, what is that? I don't know what that is. What is going on with y'all tonight? Said, put your hands on like button. Salute. Everyone wants Ratchet. They said, right. Said, I'm here with this damn pinched nerve. Yeah, I'm over here with this damn pinched nerve, and y'all over here trying to argue with me. Shit. The hell? Shit, before you argue with me, send me a booty picture or something first, you know? No, it's hot in here. Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? I need a damn, I'm chill. It's a little brownie. You know what I'm saying? Before you argue with me, send me a video of you shaking that ass or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Send me a booty picture, something. I need cheering up. Send me a booty picture or something. What the hell, y'all? Chill the hell out. All right, let's get to the damn. Can I get to my show now? Can I get to my show now? Because the next time I hear some arguing, I bet my phone better have a goddamn video message in that motherfucker. But I better see some attachments in my damn phone or some shit. Keep it a buck. All right, now let me quit, man. I'm gonna get cussed out. All right. No cap. No, I ain't playing about that, but you know, it is what it is. Hey, close the doors. I ain't even seen a donation fly up in this motherfucker. Close the doors. I know y'all got the money on you. Close the mods. Close the doors. Lock the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. I need a donation. I need these doors closed. Don't let nobody out the room. Close the doors. Don't let nobody out of here, mods. Don't let nobody out. I know y'all gonna go spend it on McDonald's. You're gonna go buy you a little Nick sack. You know what I'm saying? You finna go, hey, you got a nickel. I know you finna go to the corner and to the corner store and buy that nickel sack. Close the doors. Let's go. All right. I said, I would, but a butt pic. You said you would, but I don't know what that means, Tiny. It sounded like you said you was about to send me a booty picture. That's what it sounded like. My purse in the car. What the hell does that mean? What is it? What is going on with y'all? I need a 3.5. Well, y'all tweaking today, man. All right, so salute to everybody that's just pulling up. I'm just over here bullshitting before we get this show started. Don't get mad at me. Where's the content, Ratchet? Just stop, Ratchet. Where's the content? We need the content, Ratchet. You're just wasting our time. Stop, chill. I got y'all. Salute, Keyshawn. I said, please take care of both wrists for this keyboard and that meat. LOL, I love you. Wait, I said, please take care of both wrists for this keyboard and that meat. What the fuck does that mean? I appreciate you for being a member for 19 months, but you want me to take care of both of my wrists for this keyboard and that meat? What? Wait, what the fuck does that mean? Look, I'm just gonna skip past that comment. I thank you for being a member, but I don't know what that meant, but yeah, everybody like what in the fuck did that mean? Like what? Yeah, what the fuck? I don't know what she talking about. She said this keyboard and that meat. What have y'all been drinking today? Do I need to catch up and get me a shot or something? What's going on? This is lucid tonight. Y'all don't know what's going on. High alert. They in here big tweaking. I don't know what the fuck didn't happen. What is going on, ladies? What the fuck is said too late to skip? Yeah, I don't know what said people be typing too fast. You need your hand for Moose Knuckles. Love you. It's your 1 year anniversary. It's our anniversary. It's just for you and me. Salute to Big Baby for being a member for 12 months. Drop the flowers for Big Baby. Salute. Ratchet After Dark. Yeah, we getting lit up here. I don't know what the fuck these ladies on. Y'all must be drunk already. Say, get you Cooper tone gloves from Walmart. It works really good. Man, I need some, man. Y'all send me some prayers. That's what y'all send me. There we go. Now we can start the show. I finally got a damn super chat. Why did T Hood family lie? Okay. Well, let's get into it, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this content. Drop the gems if y'all ready for me to stop bullshitting and get to this damn content. Drop the gems if y'all are ready to start this content. All right. Man. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, my bad. My damn phone. Man. All right, let me get off this damn phone because people are so crazy. They said, why did T Hood family lie? All right, so let's get into the content, man. T Hood family, they definitely came up here. I can say I don't believe every word they said, and I don't know why some of the, I caught them in a couple of situations where I was like, you definitely said this, now you're saying that, but I don't know if maybe they just didn't want to tell the full truth simply because I don't know if they just didn't want to tell the whole truth because of an open case, or they just didn't want to bash T Hood or seem like they was or what. But I mean, at this point, I'm gonna tell them what I tell everybody's family, and it's only just tell the truth. I mean, we got to get to know T Hood for who he was, period, point blank, because the truth is gonna come out. Just like they just dropped his charges. He had like a situation where, like, I can't remember what the exact charge was. I'm gonna have to go back and look at my receipts, but he had like a child that had something to do with a child, a charge like endangering a child or something, or it was a violent charge. I don't know. I don't know the specifics of it because I haven't looked it up. Like, as far as the paperwork, it did come across my desk of he had another domestic violence charge. He had 2 violent charges, and he also allegedly got shot, and it has something to do with him beating on another girl, allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video, and everything I say is alleged. You the GOAT RG4L, the meat you got to hold on to that makes us moist, along with that voice. Yes, I've been drinking. Ooh, child. Thank you for the $5. Ooh, child. Let me just get past that. He was a bum. Well, another thing I want to know is, why didn't T Hood have a damn car? I want to ask that too, but I didn't read. Brandy says, what about Vanessa? What do you mean, what about Vanessa? Be more specific. Yes, you did. Thank you. Yes, I did what? I'm confused. But thank you for the $2. I don't know what the fuck people are talking about no more. They said he was a Diddy Jr. Well, he definitely, I don't want to bash him. They said we can't speak on that, Ratchet. LOL, it's an ongoing investigation. Yeah. Keisha, are you part of the family, or what do you mean we can't speak on that, Ratchet? LOL. Is it just me, or am I just fucking lost? I don't know what the fuck is going on. Why he got to GoFundMe if he's the biggest? I don't know. They say he was a meth head. Damn, they on T Hood ass in this chat. What is going on in this? Is it just me, or is it loose in here tonight? Hello, Rat. Salute. Was he shot in April for beating on Vanessa? That's something we gonna get into. Now, it's been alleged that Vanessa was whatever, but look, the family told me I should talk to Vanessa, and I reached out to Vanessa. What up, Gigi? But Vanessa has been someone who's advocating for T Hood. She is not someone who's going against T Hood from what I've seen. She's not someone going to hold on. She's not someone who I think is going to bash him completely. I think she'll be very honest, and I do believe she'll be open. I think she'll be open and honest. I just don't know. I just don't know that I don't know that if she was beat by him or not. I don't know the facts. So we're definitely gonna address if he was shot due to something that had to do with her. We're gonna get into the situation of what saying what happened between her and Kelsey and T Hood. We're gonna get into it all. There's gonna be nothing that I won't ask. Even when the family came up here, there's nothing that I just won't ask. I'm gonna ask the tough questions. Could the ex and Kelsey be on what happened? Be in on what happened? Look, everything is on the table. Everything is on the table. Salute to XOXO Love Maria. Salute for that membership. I appreciate you. Salute. They said, what does that matter what he did months ago? The topic's not him, it's who shot him and why. Well, allegedly he got shot for doing some of the things that end up getting him shot the first time, because I did hear that. I don't know if it's true, and I did ask the mom, and they said they didn't know nothing about his violent history. So I don't believe that. Mama, I love you. I got nothing against you. And sisters, it's all love with y'all. I got nothing against y'all, but I don't believe y'all. I'm be real. So look, I mean, you could. I'm not. I would have this conversation with them. So I mean, that part I don't believe. I just believe you're protecting your son, which I don't blame you. I just figure you definitely knew, because I'm looking at some of the, and even when you say you didn't know, then you sent me a receipt, and the receipt kind of was like on some shit. Like, I can't remember what the exact receipt was, but you sent me a receipt of like a conversation you was having. So it's like you knew, you know what I'm saying? You definitely knew, but I don't believe anything they say. Do you guys believe the mom and the sisters? Drop the gems if you do believe them. Drop the caps if you think they're liars. Let me know in the chat. Probably lost his license to drive, so no car, I guess. I don't think you need a license to drive, but they try to paint a perfect picture of him. They said the comment on open investigation up in chat. Salute to Mika Ryans for being a member for 3 months. Drop the flowers for Mika. Salute. Damn, nobody believes the family. Nobody believes the family. She's like, I believe him and I don't. Come on, y'all, flood the chat. Let me know if you guys believe this family. Do you guys believe the family? Yay or nay? I need to know in the chat. Do you guys believe the family? Also, what I need everybody to do, especially all the new people, if you don't know where my Instagram is and how you can send me stuff or just communicate with me in general, I do want y'all to hit me up on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. This is my Instagram right here, the RatchetTV, THE RatchetTV. Almost 25,000 followers on there. That's me. You'll see that picture. This is my Instagram, so definitely reach out to me on Instagram if you need me. I forgot I posted this shit. Fucking Miss Netta. I forgot I posted this shit. All right. Yeah, y'all definitely get at me on Instagram. And this is my Instagram right here, the RatchetTV. Make sure y'all go follow me on Instagram. I will drop my link in the chat so everybody can go follow me on Instagram. That's how you reach me on Instagram. So make sure everybody goes and follows me. Go and follow me on my Instagram. All right. That's my Instagram link. So get over to my Instagram account. Make sure you follow me. And I might follow you back. You never know. Said the family won't want to admit to the DV because the self-defense claim would stick harder. I mean, it's nothing that you don't have to admit to anything. The facts are out there. Was he abusive? I mean, we saw the videos. So we can honestly say he definitely did put his hands on her. So that's it doesn't matter if the family says, oh, we knew that he was abusive or we didn't know. He's already been charged with domestic violence before. And I believe he was convicted of it, if I'm not mistaken. I had to do my due diligence on this. So I do believe he's been convicted before. So had he ever been violent with a woman before? Yes. Has he been violent with this woman before? Yes. Was he violent when he up until the point where he was unalived? Based on what Kelsey says, yes. The mama says no, but I do remember the mama telling me, and I even said it on the live because I even came to y'all and told y'all the mama told me she even heard the gunshots. I'm not making it up. She did tell me that at first. She did not say that on the live. She said that she was called minutes after. So I did. It was a few things. I don't know, man. It's still fresh. So I don't want to bash nobody, but I do want to tell the truth. Because I didn't make sure that. Hold on, look at the water. I had to drink some water. I didn't make nothing up. And say, was he hitting her that night? That's what she texted the mama and said, he's putting his hands on me. That's what she did. She texted the mama and said, he's over here putting his hands on me again. And the mama kind of, was like, oh, okay, thanks. She heard gunshots, but what was the four? Yeah, remember they did say something about it took 4 hours, then 4 hours switched to 45 minutes. So there's a lot of discrepancies in this story. So I don't know what the fuck the truth is. I did give the mom and the sisters a platform to speak freely on. I'm not here to bash them. I still got nothing but love and respect, and I still want to help them out. I do believe they have a reason for whatever they're doing. Whatever moves they've made, I do believe they got reasons for it. I don't understand it but the mama also was telling me about a reading she got. And then I did come live, what was it, yesterday? Maybe it wasn't yesterday. Maybe it was the day before. I did go live the day before yesterday and show y'all some readings that she sent me. I don't know if these are the people that did the readings for her. I don't know. She just randomly hit me up and was like, I think you need to go hear these readings. And we went and go listen to them on my Kick channel. So if you haven't seen that video on my Kick, mods, can y'all drop my Kick link so everybody can go watch that video just in case they missed it? Because I do go live on my Kick too as well. I don't just go live on YouTube. I also go live on Kick. So here's my Kick link right here. If you need to go watch that video, watch it after this one, of course. Don't leave now. But yeah, you can go over there real quick and go follow me on Kick. There's my Kick link right there. So if you missed that video, it's the very first video on there. You'll see it. It's called what is it called? T Hood reading what the hell is going on now? That's what the video is called. It's called T Hood reading what the hell going on now. So if you go watch that video, it's like 1 hour and 19 minutes. We almost got 3,000 views on that video. So it was a good video. I ain't gonna lie, but I didn't even stay on longer like I usually do. I ended up just getting off of there. I was tired that night. So we'll definitely go back. We'll definitely get back live on there. Probably. I don't know if it'll be tonight. It might be. We'll go live on there tomorrow before the interview or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out when we'll go live on Kick. But there's my Kick link if y'all need it. The mom said I was on the phone the whole time. Then she said Kelsey hung up, called back, and said he's been shot. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. She did say that. But before she said, man. Before she said, I heard him. She said, I heard something in the background, and then she was saying they shot him. Then she hung up the phone. Then that kind of went to, I heard something. Then the phone hung up. Then she called me back and said he got shot. So the story has kind of changed. T Hood Mama said, someone just messaged me and said, T Hood Mama said she got a reading done, but she sent you a YouTuber's reading. I thought she had a personal reading. Look, she has never told me about the reading she got. I've asked her. She said, I can't talk about it. Then she contacted me the next day. I asked her on the live. I said, can you tell me about the reading you got? She said, I can't talk about that reading. I don't know why she said that, because it's just a reading. The reading doesn't mean it was true. The reading doesn't mean it was false. The reading is just a reading. And I don't know why she told me it's an open case. She can't talk to me about a reading because the reading is never going to be brought up in trial. You know what I'm saying? So, or the reading would never get brought up into this situation at all. So I don't know why she said I can't speak on the reading. I have no idea. But she definitely did say she got a personal reading done. She told me this. And then she sent me 2 YouTubers that did a reading. And she basically said, this is what I was trying to tell you. At least that's what I took from it. I know this is totally off subject, but I was at the CVS today when I was picking up them damn pain medicine for my hand. And I seen this damn thing called Gatorade mashups. I hate Gatorade, mind you, but I needed. They also said my electrolytes might be low, so that's another reason why that happened to my hand. But anyway, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go back to the beginning of the live. Anyway, I'm gonna shorten this out. They got some thing called Gatorade mashups. Anybody heard of that shit? It was like lemon lime mixed with orange. They got a few of them. That shit good as hell. So I'm just putting y'all on game. If y'all ever just see Gatorade mashups, get them. Them motherfuckers is good. Salute though. But anyway, say mom should have called the police for her and also something that didn't make sense as well was the mama said she did not have the address, but then the messages kind of showed that you probably did. I don't know, man. It was them hoes good as hell, Eric. I said 2 for $3 at Family Dollar. Yeah, I'm finna go. All right, well, I will be at Family Dollar because I love them motherfuckers. I said, yeah, they good. Hell yeah, they good. I had the lemon, lime, and orange. Man. I'm drinking a mashup now, Ratchet. They're good. Salute, Nisha. Hell yeah. I ain't not know that. Yeah, they got me feeling better too. So salute. That's just a little game for y'all. Go get you a Gatorade mashup. Gatorade, give me a fucking sponsorship. They're like, man, nigga, you ain't gonna cuss at me and get no sponsorship. You know we're going to look it up. Cucumber lime is my favorite Gatorade. Man. That's my new favorite Gatorade, that lemon, lime, and orange. I'm finna go get some. Yeah, go get you some and let me know how you like it. Liquid IV makes me gag too salty. They said, how can anyone justify 7 shots in the back? I can't. The Dole strawberry lemonade is good too. I don't think I've ever had that. I like Simply juice. Any kind of juice I like Simply. So shut up, April. If the mother did not have the address, then why would Kelsey say, come get your son? She also said send him an Uber. So it didn't make sense. I ain't gonna lie. There was a few things that didn't make sense. I ain't got nothing against the mama, but there was a few things in that interview that definitely didn't make sense. And something else, a lot of people did not. I think a lot of people just don't like me, so they did not want to address the fact that I did that interview, and that no one has really covered the interview. It's been a few people, but I think a lot of people just don't like me, so they. But I did tell everybody, you're more than welcome to use the interview if you want to, as long as you're not dissing me. If you use my content, I'm not tripping on that shit. I really want people to use it because I think that y'all can come up with your own narrative from that interview. Whatever you think the family lying, then run the interview and expose it. If you think the family is telling the truth, go to the, run the interview that I did with them and show all the truths they told. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I think it should be covered more. Just like I think this next one should be covered more. I don't care your personal feelings. Take your personal feelings out of it and just understand that Ratchet is just a better content creator than you. Don't get mad at me I'm just better at what I do than you. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm popping my shit on y'all. It's what it is. I'm just a better content creator than you, and it just is what it is. And the ladies fucking love me. Ladies, drop those purple hearts if you love Big Ratchet. Just show them in the chat by dropping the purple hearts and just let them know that you love me. This is why they don't like me. But salute, Heaven Lee. Ain't no way. What did it say? Ain't no way his people didn't know where his girlfriend lived. That's a lie for sure. I ain't gonna lie. When you run the interview back, you're gonna be able to peep out a lot of gems that was told. Because I ain't gonna lie, the family did drop some gems. I'm not gonna sit up here and just make it look like they lied the whole time. They didn't. I do think that there was a couple of truths that y'all didn't tell, for whatever reason. But I also feel like you were being real subliminal and telling a lot. I know what there was, diamond over there. They were being truthful. They did give some gems. If you go back and listen to it, those ladies were giving gem after gem after gem after gem. They were just being real subliminal about it. And I was giving y'all gems, but some shit y'all just didn't catch. Some shit y'all just didn't catch. It just is what it is. I don't know where my brother girlfriend lives. Never been to her house. She's never been to my house. I have no clue. You know what I heard? That the house it happened, it really wasn't really Kirk's. That property is owned by a man, like a farmer or farmland, and that Kirk is in debt big time. I don't know where you heard that. I have not heard that. I didn't hear that. That sounds like some shit that came from YouTube. I ain't gonna lie. I believe they didn't know the address. I don't know if they knew it or not. Please understand the psychology of abuse. I definitely understand it. Agreed, especially if I don't like you. Salute, Karsha. Where your membership at, Karsha? You need to go ahead and get you a membership. Leash, there were quite a few. And we got $14 on this damn live, man. Y'all support the channel. But is it far-fetched when they not but is it far-fetched when they not normal folks? It's what far-fetched? I missed your interview with them, but you need to go back and watch it. If y'all missed that interview, it's definitely something to go back and watch. I would go watch it a second time. I would definitely go watch it again if I was y'all. I've watched it again myself. So make sure, oh yeah, y'all get the likes. I mean, we only got 337 likes with 1,000 people in here. Come on, y'all. They don't have any reason to lie about the address. I didn't say they. I just said it was a couple of things in it. I don't know if they knew it or not, but by reading some of the messages, one would probably come to the conclusion that they probably did, because the sister said, I looked it up and found it. I don't know. They said he's the biggest, but begging for donations. Where is all the jewelry he supposedly had? Why is Kelsey washing dishes in the bathroom sink in the video they posted? She was washing dishes in the bathroom sink? Let me go back and look at this damn video. Let me see. Was she washing dishes? Was she, or was she? I'm trying to see what the hell was in her hand. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. Hold on. I don't know what the fuck she's doing in this video. Hold on. Let me go look at this video real quick. Hold on. And somebody said she was washing dishes in the sink. Hold on. That's what.
Go put her on stage. You have her on set. The fuck you bringing her out for, bitch? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Dumb bitch. Oh, you're the biggest. You're the biggest, babe. Oh, you are. That's what the fuck you put on your stage. Fuck you and your stage.
So you wasn't there to support me?
No. Leave, bro. Yeah, that's what it's about. Your actions. Go up with a performer. Go up with a real bitch. I'm tired of you putting that bitch in my face. I'm tired. I'm so tired of you putting her in my face. Fuck you. That's who you want to share stages with. That's who's big to you. That's who got motion. That's a real bitch. Fuck out the stage. Oh, she's this. Go over there, nigga.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't deal with these kind of females. I would have been gone. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Look, you ain't got but a few times to act like that with me, and you ain't gonna never hear from me again. All that yelling and screaming, I'm not with none of that shit. Like, I'm not gonna do no arguing, screaming, yelling back and forth. Look, bye.
All this because I had.
And the room dirty, the bathroom dirty. I don't know if they was doing dishes in the sink. The room is filthy. Clean up.
So you're mad because
I'm pissed! Idiot! Get out!
you're mad because you didn't perform.
Yes! Whatever bullshit, small narrative you want to fucking create it as, I don't care!
Who child? I ain't gonna lie. I can't deal with none of that shit. They say, but he's the biggest with that dirty room. As a mother, I would dare my sons to bring her to my house. They said T Hood wasn't rich. He was hood rich, asking for donations for a daughter who is left with a single mother. Isn't the world cruel? I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people have shown a cruel side to, I ain't gonna lie. That's her makeup. I don't know what the fuck it was. I'm gonna be real. I have no idea. I said, oh Lord, the bitch I was hoping didn't come to the live came. Who is that? I said, she's cleaning up. I said, that's mentally abusive if he has another woman too. So why not live alone? Her makeup storage bin she washing. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what the hell she had in her hand. She was certainly insecure. Yeah, she was very insecure. Very insecure. Very insecure. J. Marie, that strike two. Who the hell is J. Marie? What the hell is going on in the chat now, y'all? Why y'all always got to get in some shit in the chat? Said, Heavenly, I'm telling y'all, Kirk and Rashida owns that property. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I never said Kirk and Rashida did not or didn't. Someone, I read, first of all, someone commented and said Kirk didn't own the property. And I stated, I don't know nothing about what you're talking about. So I never said that. Don't sit up here and say, I don't know what I'm talking about. Because I never said that Kirk and Rashida did own a property or didn't own a property. I heard from the mama that Kai owns that property. That's what I heard. I heard that was Kai's property. That's in Kai's name is what I heard. I didn't hear nothing about some farmland. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about with that shit. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all finna stop with that damn trolling and shit and stop putting words in my damn mouth. Said you got a few dumb trolls that want to be seen. It's all slow. Salute, sexy trapper. Why her parents couldn't book her no shows? Heck, ain't Rashida doing concerts? First of all, we know damn well wasn't nobody showing up to no damn Rashida concert. Let's keep that a big buck. Sexy trapper. I thought they was talking about you too, gang. LOL, let them hate. That's all good. They don't like sexy trapper because she was up here on their ass. That's why. They don't like her because she was up here on their ass. I'm talking about another YouTuber that said that not Ratchet. I'm not talking about Ratchet at all. Oh, okay. Well, my bad. I apologize. I thought you was talking to me. Okay, well, cool. But yeah, we ain't worried about no other YouTubers. All they do is lie. We know YouTubers don't do nothing but lie. We don't even watch other YouTubers over here. So it's all good. Salute to J. Marie. They said, wow, that's Rashida and Kirk's daughter. I heard that wasn't Rashida daughter. That's what someone told me. So I don't know, bro. It's been so many weird scenarios coming from this story. I don't know what to believe no more. Ain't Rashida on tour? She should have been in the opening act. Where the fuck did Rashida go on tour at? Y'all really think it's no foul play? No, I believe there's foul play. I don't believe every word the family said. But I think that me and the family both agree that this was a homicide. This was not self-defense in my eyes. This was not self-defense in the family's eyes. So did the family get up here and tell 100% of the truth? No, it's not her daughter. It's Kurt. Yeah, I thought so. So did the family get up here and just spill everything and tell us everything that we wanted to hear? No, they didn't. But also, I do believe the family when they say that he was murdered. He was not shot in self-defense. I definitely believe that this was definitely not self-defense. Kirk's daughter and Rashida's stepdaughter. He has 5 kids on her. Much respect to Sexy Trapper. Salute. That's Kirk's daughter. Yeah, I thought so. Those Kirk kids, Rashida is just the stepmom. She helped raise them. And it said Kelsey's mother name is Kelly Harris. Okay, got you. Kirk and Rashida have 2 kids, Kai and another young son. Being shot in the back 5 times is a coward move. It ain't no mother effing way it was self-defense. So yeah, I don't believe that either. I think we all should possibly agree that it wasn't self-defense. And just because the man did at a point abuse her, or whether he did that day, I don't believe it was happening at the moment he got shot. I think maybe he did do it. Maybe he did beat her, and maybe Kai pulls up from work or wherever he came from. Maybe Kai sees her face, and Kai's like, "What the fuck did you do to my sister?" And Kai went and got a gun, and he just took matters into his own hands, like get the fuck out. And then maybe something happened between those two and Kai just unalived him. But I don't believe, I don't think it was happening at the moment that I don't believe it was happening at the moment. That's a good question. Where is Kelsey mama at? Yeah, we want to hear from Kelsey's mom. It's not self-defense, but they all are to blame. Yeah, I blame Kai, I blame Kelsey, and I blame T Hood for this happening. Look, let's keep it a buck. T Hood caused his own death. The reason why T Hood ain't here no more is because I believe he didn't listen to nobody. I believe people been telling him, get the fuck away from her. I believe his mama been told him, get the hell away from that girl. That girl is crazy. But as I said, he's a 33-year-old man, so we can't blame T Hood mama for nothing. Did she get up here and tell 100% of the truth to y'all's liking? No. I don't believe she told 100% of the truth. I don't believe she did it to everyone's liking, but I believe she did what she thought she should do as a mother. So I'm not going to fault her for what she did as a mother. So if y'all want me to bash her, that's out the question. I'm not going to do it. But do I believe she lied a little? Yeah, I think she told a few fibs here and there. I definitely think that the mama could have been a little more honest. But you know, hey, she's a mom. She lost her son. Give her some grace. She had nothing. She's not y'all are trying to pin it on her like she caused his death. That's a grown 33-year-old man. Nigga, Uber your motherfucking self out of there. I'm sorry. Look, mama, I'm helping you out right now. I'm being serious. Nigga, you 33. My mama not responsible for me getting from point A to point B. Now look, there's a difference between me and T Hood. My mama don't got to worry about me. Look, if my mama needs some money, I'm throwing my mama bread. You know what I'm saying? I got bread. I'm cool. I'm living on my own in my own house. I got 6 dogs, Frenchies. I got 2 reliable means of transportation. I got a motorcycle. I got a truck. I can afford another car if I need one. I'm on a different level in life than most people. My mama don't gotta Uber me from point A to point B, but if something did happen in my life where my mama knows that her son is a good dude, she knows that she wouldn't mind if hey mom, I need an Uber or something was I definitely don't need to call my mama for an Uber, but I'm just saying if I did, she would definitely wouldn't mind Ubering me, and her responses to me are motherly responses because she knows her son is a man. T Hood was not a man. I'm sorry. I'm not dissing him. I don't disrespect the dead, but let's just keep it a buck. T Hood was not a man. He was still a little boy. He was still growing up. He was still finding himself. So T Hood is the reason why T Hood isn't here no more. T Hood should have left that girl alone a long time ago. T Hood should have stopped putting his hands on women. T Hood should have stopped being a narcissist. T Hood should have grew up and had a job. You know what I'm saying? You don't got money in your pocket. You don't got a car. You don't got a place to stay. You're bumming it out, bro. And females got the upper hand when niggas live like that. Let's keep it a buck. Nigga, I didn't been there before. I didn't been bummy as fuck. And the chick got the means to tell me, get the fuck out my house. Never again in life. Ain't no way in fucking hell I would ever be going and sleeping in another person's house, and you got the ability to tell me when and I can and can't come home, or you got to leave today. No, I won't go through that type of shit. I won't. You know what I'm saying? T Hood was living off them celebs, and now he got no justice because they got the money. Hey man, it just is what it is. I think she also addicted to drama and toxic relationships. They said not self-defense. 5 or 7 bullets to the back isn't self-defense. Not sure how many. I mean, it's overkill. If Tevin was trying to walk away and leave the premises, then Kai had no reason to shoot. I do agree. It should not be self-defense. Sounds like T Hood told his mom all his women problems, and she was probably numb to him crying wolf of the same story over and over. Yeah, look, let me be real. Mama, I'm going to just say it so you don't got to. Man, she knew that boy was abusive. She's not trying to bash her son while he's unalive. And I don't think she wants to get on the internet and tell people that, yeah, okay, my son did beat women. I don't think she wants to say that. I don't think that she's in a position where she could. I think y'all want her to say it, but she does not want to bash her son. They don't want to talk about the fact he was abusive to women. I think she knows very fucking well her son abused women. I think she knows that. 100%. 100% she knew. There's no way she didn't. She just don't want to satisfy y'all by saying it. Was the autopsy report posted? Is the 7 times? He was shot 5 times in the back, 1 time in the torso, and 1 time in the thigh. And that's also okay. It's not our job to judge her on her son's action. Yeah, she ain't got nothing to do with her son. She don't got nothing to do with her son. Look, that was a grown man. She got her own life. That nigga 33. She got younger kids than him. She got other kids to worry about. It ain't her responsibility to Uber him from point A to point B when he whooping on a girl's ass. Nigga, get yourself out. You put your hands on her. You got yourself in the situation. Why I got to get you out of there? Why do I have to run to your aid? Now, if she could do it over again, I know she didn't know that he was gonna die. If she could do it over again, I'm pretty sure she feels guilty because she probably I'm sick of this shit. Fuck them. I don't got time for this today. She probably working and got other shit going on. So is it her responsibility to just jump up and just start Ubering him to her house? She probably don't want T Hood at her damn house, but she probably like, nigga, get your life together, T Hood. So you can't blame her for that shit. That's why it's hard to feel bad for her. I feel bad for her. She's a mother who lost her son. No mama should outlive their son. So let's stop being insensitive. If people would put themselves in other situations, people would show more empathy to grieving family and not attack them during this time. Yeah, I can't attack her. It's not her fault. She did not tell him to go beat her ass. She did. Y'all are mad. And it's crazy that y'all are mad at a woman for not hurrying up and Ubering her 33-year-old son after he whooped the girl's ass again. And she probably didn't have to Uber him once, twice, 10 times, 15, 20, 30, 100 times over all these years. 33 years of living. You think this the first phone call she done got by a girl saying he whooped my ass? You think this the first time T Hood then got into a situation with another female? That mama know damn well who her son is. And she was sick of it. She was sick of his bullshit. Just like everybody else was sick of his bullshit. Grow up, T Hood. Tevin, grow up. I'm pretty sure she had this conversation with him several times. Leave that girl alone and he gonna still go back to her. So I'm gonna Uber you here tonight and I'm gonna waste my money Ubering you and you're gonna be right back over there. Eventually you're gonna die anyway. I'm sorry, RIP T Hood, but eventually you was gonna die anyway because you couldn't stop putting your hands on her anyway. So either she or a family member of hers or another woman or another woman's family was gonna eventually pop your ass because you can't keep your hands to yourself. Eventually it was gonna happen. Not mad at T Hood mom. She was sick of that stuff. Exactly. So y'all gotta quit bashing her like she pulled the trigger on her own son. Hell, she even told him to come to her. Yeah, exactly. Go live with your mama. Stay away from this girl. But I'm not gonna aid and abet you. I'm not gonna keep on giving you a safe haven for you to go back over there and do the same shit and call me again. Leave me alone. Leave me out y'all drama. Leave me out of y'all drama. Plenty abused men walk away free. Nothing happened. They still alive. I don't know what you meant by that. Plenty abused men walk away free. Nothing happened. They still alive. Elaborate on that. I don't understand that. Let's see. I said fact, sexy trapper. You talking about men? I mean, women who are abusive to men? Is that what you mean? And the men still? What? I don't understand. I'm not saying I don't feel bad for her. I said it's hard too because she knew, but she said she didn't. But why does she got to tell y'all she knew? Plenty of men who abuse women still alive, living their best life. I mean, yeah, just like, there's plenty of women who abuse men that walk away free. It's not everybody dies because they abuse somebody, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. He just shouldn't have put his hands on a woman. He just shouldn't have done it, and he would still be here. Grown people do what they want, but it's a lot of DV victims that don't grasp the fact that they should leave or try to figure out until it's too late. So let's get more into this situation, y'all. We got some videos that we're going to play. I love hearing from y'all and hearing y'all point of view. I love hearing y'all point of view. So now let's get to these videos. Are y'all ready to get to the videos? Are y'all ready to start this damn content portion of this show? Oops. All right. let's get to this, man. Let's get over here and let's start chopping it up about people's outlook on this situation. Let's go.
Tia family dropped the recording, y'all. It's getting sticky. Kelsey Frost ain't slow by far, y'all. I think she playing the 50. T-Hun family dropped the recording, y'all. It's getting sticky. Kelsey Frost ain't slow by far, y'all. I think she playing the 50. Listen, T-Hun family dropped the phone recording with Kelsey Frost on the other end. Yes. So she was like, oh, I don't condone in that. No, my brother was all on his own with this. Then they dropped the second recording showing that she said that she told the police that her brother was the one guilty. Now, apparently, somehow, some way, he got let off, okay? He got handcuffed, and apparently he got out of that situation. To me, I don't know. This is all alleged, but I don't know no situation where a person say you guilty that you related to, and you just get off. Hello, queso daddy. So, did she actually tell the police that? We don't know. Is she playing the 50? Sidebar, if you're not from New Jersey, playing the 50 is when somebody act like they with something and they agree with you, but then on the other end, they trying to hide what they had going on, but still acting like they don't got nothing to do with it. I digress. This is getting too sticky for me. Rashida, put down the microphone and call a lawyer. Y'all, this whole Rashida thing, I don't know if this was a season of Love and Hip Hop or what, but somebody lost their life. This is getting real. I'm just here to bring y'all the news. I'm just a messenger.
Man. But that recording was short-lived because boy, T Hood looking bad out here right now. I'm not gonna lie, T Hood is looking bad. Let's continue.
Okay, all y'all need to stop talking. T Hood's family, stop talking. The Frost family, stop talking. Y'all got this young man caught up in this situation. Allegedly, he unalived his sister's abuser, who was clearly beating the brakes off of her, based on the video footage that's out here for the public to see and comment on. You done snitched on your brother. You on here talking. Why didn't y'all tell her to keep her mouth closed? Everything these days is recorded. I don't care if it's cameras in the sky, on our phones, you can hit record and you can start recording and it'll tell you that you're being recorded. And she's running her mouth, singing like a bird. Your brother came to your defense and this is what he gets for doing that? You don't know how to keep your mouth closed. You don't know how to be distraught or just getting the brakes beat out of you. Perhaps that's the reason why. You needed somebody to come to your defense because you're too busy talking, provoking, gaslighting. See, nobody hears the audio of what she was saying to him to make him do what he does. See, some ladies are like that, unfortunately. They like to provoke and gaslight a man because they enjoy that. Because the way
do y'all agree with her? Do y'all agree with that statement? Do y'all agree with what she's saying right here? Let me know in the chat if y'all are agreeing to what she's saying.
This is what he gets for doing that. You don't know how to keep your mouth closed. You don't know how to be distraught over just getting the brakes beat out of you. Perhaps that's the reason why. You needed somebody to come to your defense because you're too busy talking, provoking, gaslighting. See, nobody hears the audio of what she was saying to him to make him do what he does. See, some ladies are like that, unfortunately. They like to provoke and gaslight a man because they enjoy that. Because the way she talking, didn't nobody have no business getting involved with her and her man's business. That's the reason why when it's a domestic situation, I don't get involved with it. Call the law. They all running their mouths. This family is very dysfunctional. They throw it off. That whole Frost family. Rashida, you and Kirk, this is what y'all did to y'all's children. That young man is the only one who was a stand-up man in that family because Kirk is too busy around here sniffing on women. And Rashida's too busy making excuses for him. Y'all all need to get y'all house in order. Stay off of these TVs and all these programs making this money, doing absolutely nothing but making an imbecile of yourself. I think it's shameful. And to the brother who defended, their son who defended their sister, I don't condone what you did, young man, but I understand it. And you are the only one who's a stand-up man in your household because your daddy asked you.
Yeah, I agree with her. I agree with what she's saying because there are people like that Does anybody in this chat know of a chick who just like that drama, just like toxicity? I mean, I know men and women like that. I know men who enjoy every bit of being violent and being a narcissist and being controlling. I know women who enjoy, you know, toxicity, being violent and hitting on men hitting on them. I know people like that, bro. So we all know somebody like that who just enjoys the toxic side of life. You got to keep that negative energy from around you, though, man. But I definitely do agree with her. She was definitely on point with this situation. And I don't blame Kai. I think he should be held accountable, but I don't blame him because a lot of people would have did the same thing he did, is defending his family from abuse. So I don't fault him. It's just I don't condone just killing somebody, but I can't all the way just say I blame him. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people would have did the same thing. Let's continue.
Talking Rashida's daughter to see how that daggone man was sitting there constantly putting his daggone hands on her, literally unprovoked, while she was laying down sleep, y'all. Literally just started daggone her out. Like, what? Is y'all serious? These sisters got on his daggone internet, his mama got on his daggone internet, and tried to act like he was the daggone victim the whole time, when the whole time she was the victim for real, if we being motherfucking honest. And yes, I'm now having to backtrack, because at the end of the day, like, what that man was sitting there doing is outrageous. Y'all watch this daggone clippings of these daggone this man and what he was doing to her.
And I'm not gonna show what he did, but we all watched the video. We all seen it.
But it literally says on the thing, let me just go ahead and show y'all and post this, where the daggone baby mama was basically saying that she could tell that something was going on with T Hood, that he was taking some type of other drugs or whatever, which was causing him to act different. Like, how is it that his mama and his sisters ain't noticed that he had a change in daggone personality?
So this says, I have no idea. I thought that was a auntie or something until I saw her story. That's the only reason people are feeling away. Nobody has anything against Kay. When we were at the hospital and she voiced the dynamic of their relationship, I told her that she should get out of the situation. He also was on something new that I never knew of, but I noticed changes when he was coming around and I wasn't going for that. I'm not letting you do any and everything in my house. So I feel like it's one of the main reasons why he really just stayed away. And that's another thing I have gotten on Sydney about, because I think that she's the reason that he did start that. It's allegedly somebody in his family.
Like, it's no way. That's what y'all been sitting here trying to hide. Let's be honest. And then there's one of the sisters got on the friend post of K Frost or whatever. Ain't gonna tell that girl to take the daggone post down because some of y'all about to put my brother in his life. First of all, y'all want to sit here and act like this daggone man is the victim at the end of the day. But whole time, let's be honest, that woman is the victim too. So now it's like basically that's why it's daggone self-defense. That's why the police out there in Gwinnett County is saying it's self-defense. It all makes sense. Yes, I'm backtracking. I don't care because now the daggone evidence thing came out. Kai Frost should have took that pew pew and bop in the back of his head so he could have passed out. Like, I still don't condone him daggone being unalive. No, I don't. But other things could have been done. And Kirk Frost, when I say you was the worst daddy of the worst, because how was it that you sit and talk about something, you washed your hands when it came to the situation because she kept on going back? That's around the time where you're supposed to sit here and make sure that your daughter is not being harmed. You is the terrible father. Y'all, I'll be back with part 2 because I got a lot more to say.
What do y'all think about that? Tell me what y'all think about that. Let's keep it a big buck, gang. Let's keep it a big buck. What did y'all think about that video? And she backtracked her story from how she originally felt. Diamond. Stop. My bad, my damn dog. But yeah, she backtracked her story from how she originally felt in the beginning. She was definitely on Rashida and Kirk's ass, and she's since changed her stance.
K Frost, I want to say this. When it comes to, and I'm talking about Kirk Frost and Rashida Frost's freaking daggone daughter. I want to say this, K Frost. I'm going to apologize because I'm a woman at the end of the day, and I don't even play like that. And to see all this stuff, let me just go ahead and put these pictures up here so y'all can see what I'm talking about and why I am backtracking and I'm feeling the way that I'm daggone feeling now. Like, yes, I keep saying that I do not condone him being unalive, T Hood being unalive, but at the end of the day, was they able to really control him to get him up off of K? Like, did Kai actually do this to stand his ground? Like, we don't honestly even know the whole story, but to see what she actually was going through in that daggone household with that man, you just never know at the end of the daggone day. To see them videos, to see these pictures, just to see everything, like, and how the hell is T Hood daggone family sitting here taking up and, like, granted, yes, they lost somebody. So listen, I understand, I get it, but I don't understand and I don't get it because y'all knew what this daggone girl was going through in that daggone house, and I'm just confused on how it took Kai, her own brother, to really save her, because her daddy wasn't trying to do it. Kurt Frost wasn't trying to do it. And also, let me go ahead and tell y'all this when it came to Kai. Kai was never there. I found out by somebody close in the family that Kai wasn't even there. Kai got there after getting off work. When he got there, that's when he saw that there was an altercation between T Hood and K Frost. Okay? Kai was told by family members, y'all, from the last situation to not interfere when it came to T Hood and to K Frost. But he said, Kai Frost said that this time he couldn't turn his head when it came to this because apparently it was real bad. Like T Hood was really like putting a pause on K. Like, yeah, so her brother had to jump in. That's what I needed to update y'all about too. Because I know it's all put out here on the internet that Kai was already at home, but no, he was not home. He walked into that mess when he got home. Kai lived in the same household as T Hood and K. Y'all, when I say a brother is gonna protect his sister, a brother is gonna protect his sister. And I also found out there in Gwinnett County that it's a standard around state. So that's another reason why the investigation when it comes to police, they're basically saying that it's looking like basically that it was self-defense. I don't know what y'all think of that in comments because I just feel like this whole situation is just a mess. Like it is a big mess. And I feel like T Hood family should have came out with the truth in the beginning instead of also putting on the internet find Kai Frost as if Kai was basically in hiding and this boy is not even in hiding. I had to update y'all on all of this because I made videos basically going off of T Hood's freaking sisters and his dad or mom. Like, and that's me being honest. So to the Frost family, I do apologize and I'm gonna say y'all know when I'm wrong at the end of the day. No, Kai should not have unalived T Hood. Other things should have been done. Like I said, you should have took that pew and fucked that boy that man in his dad on head and knocked him out. But y'all, if y'all watch this whole video through, make sure y'all put in the comments. Now it's justice for daggone K Frost because she needs it.
I'm gonna respectfully disagree. I rock with her, but I'm gonna just disagree. I don't think nobody is apologizing to Kirk and Rashida. Fuck Kirk and Rashida. I think they're a part of this plan to get T Hood about the way anyway. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I definitely am not apologizing to Kirk nor Rashida in this situation. Fuck no. So I don't rock with her. Yeah, I don't agree with that. So I'm not gonna say justice for Kelsey now. Kelsey know what the fuck was going on. Kelsey is a contributor in his death. They had a fucked up situation. She didn't deserve to get beat on. And I just think they both should have just left each other. They said, let's go, Ratchet. They said Kirk ordered that hit. I'm not going to disagree with that either. They said no to K Frost justice. Do you guys want justice for K Frost? Let me know in the chat. Do you guys want justice for K Frost? If you do, drop the gems. If you do not, drop the caps. If you do not want justice for K, drop the caps. If you do want justice for K Frost, drop the gems in the chat. If you are screaming justice for K Frost, who is Kelsey, let me know in the chat. Let me know who is screaming justice for Kelsey Frost. I need to see it in the chat before we continue. What if she did it to herself after the fact to cover up? Mr. 15th, you might be on the money. They say exactly, Ratchet. They was just waiting on the day he fucked up. Yep, to end his life. Yep, you're right. Sorry, I don't feel bad for these men. Need to stop putting their hands on women. She could leave, but it doesn't mean shit is going to stop. Facts. I agree with that. She's not in need of justice now. He's gone. Everyone talking like they know for sure on the day he was shot. Yeah, nobody knows for sure. I don't give a fuck what nobody in the Frost family come out and tell me. Drop the fucking videos. Why was the cameras not working outside? Where's the doorbell camera that shows an altercation happening in that driveway? Because if something was going on in your driveway, I'm pretty sure that Ring doorbell camera could have picked it up. I'm pretty sure a camera outside your residence would have picked that up. But all of a sudden, none of your cameras was working in the house that day. Crazy work, right? None of them cameras was working. Let's continue.
Did y'all know that K Frost, Kirk Frost, and Rashida's daughter reached out to a daggone T Hood's mama and basically told her that, you know, he was on that T Hood was on his way, that she basically kicked him out of the house or whatever because he kept on putting his hands on her, and that she wanted to send his clothes or whatever in a daggone Uber. And all the mother was talking about was, okay, thank you. Now, as y'all see, after the mother sit there and said, okay, thank you, Kay at the end of the thing talk about something nobody is trying to help her when it comes to his daggone abuse. Nobody tried to help her. Nobody was trying to help her as much as she basically was sitting here crying out for freaking help. This is such a sad situation, y'all.
I know she said he tore the cameras down, but look, why are people acting like they're so slow? Who in here has cameras in their house? Who has cameras in their house? Raise your hand right now. Who got cameras in their house? I know I do. I got cameras in and outside my house. So, and I got doorbell cameras. So I got cameras everywhere. I got cameras. My car got cameras all around it. So I got cameras everywhere. So I'm finna drop some gems on y'all. Who got cameras in here? Okay. So if I come tear your camera off your wall, are the cameras still working in the house? Yes or no? If I rip your camera out of off one of your walls, or if I take two of them, if I go in your house and rip all the cameras off your house, are your cameras outside still gonna be working? So let's stop fucking pretending like unless you got, who got wired cameras? Some people do, but most people cameras are hooked up to Wi-Fi. So let's stop pretending like, okay, I could understand if he ripped the Wi-Fi box out. See, bro, y'all can't do this with me. I think logically, if you got cameras 9 times out of 10, they hooked up to your Wi-Fi. 9 times out of 10, if you got cameras, some people got wired cameras, some people got a wired system, some people got solar, some people got Wi-Fi, some people got solar, some people got the Wi-Fi. But either way it goes, just because you take a camera from the inside does not mean the outside cameras are going to start working. Now, she would have said, I got a camera system and he ripped my camera system. She said he was tearing cameras off the wall. That sounds like you don't got wired cameras. That sounds like you got some, some cameras that just, you probably put a USB charger in there or some shit or whatever. I don't know, but you got wired cameras and you got wireless. But even if you knock a wired camera out, the cameras are still working unless you knock the whole fucking system out. So look, y'all got to stop pretending like just because she said he ripped the cameras out the wall, that means every camera in the house just didn't work all of a sudden. Stop the cap.
Because all this time I'm sitting here thinking that her brother Kai was really in the wrong. I mean, granted, yes, he is, because you shouldn't have unalived that daggone boy. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. In my last video, I said that I'm in contact, y'all, with a close family member. And I really can't say too much because things are supposed to be coming out at the beginning of next week about this story, okay? But what I will say is I have the real story now. I already said in my last video, if y'all have not watched it, y'all need to go watch it. Because I had already said how Kai pulled up from getting off work, that Kai lived in that household. Kai was not called by his sister. He lived in the household. So it was no reason for her to have to call her brother because he already came home from work when the altercation was happening. And it wasn't just no slight freaking altercation. No, if y'all seen that video, this man freaking would bowing her in her daggone side with his daggone fist, like, please, like, this situation is just sad. This is just more evidence basically showing that his mom, T-Hood mom, knew what was going on, y'all. She knew that her son was putting his hands on K. Frost. The sisters knew. And for them sisters to sit here and constantly taking up for their brother on his daggone internet after he was sitting here abusing women, and I'm saying abusing women because this has been going on since this boy was young. Let's put up the daggone police records of him that my supporters freaking sent me. 3rd degree of a child, battery.
3rd degree battery of a child.
Family violence.
Family violence.
All of these charges from 2014, y'all.
Look, cruelty to children, 3rd degree. I'm going to look that up. I want to look that up real quick. Give me 1 second. What does cruelty to children 3rd degree mean?
So, cruelty to children in the 3rd degree is a legal term that usually refers to a specific level of child cruelty offense. In a lot of jurisdictions, 3rd degree cruelty to children typically means that an adult has caused or allowed a child to witness certain acts of violence or has acted in a way that endangers the child's well-being, but not necessarily through direct physical harm. It's often a lesser charge compared to 1st or 2nd degree, but it still recognizes that the child was put at risk or exposed to harm in some way.
So could that be meaning that the kid witnessed domestic violence?
Yeah, absolutely. In a lot of cases, that's exactly what it can mean. Essentially, if a child is present and witnesses domestic violence or some form of violent altercation between adults, that can fall under 3rd degree cruelty to children in some jurisdictions. It's basically acknowledging that even if the child wasn't physically harmed, just witnessing that kind of violence can be harmful to them, and it's treated as a form of cruelty.
And what are the punishments for that?
Well, it can vary a lot depending on the state or jurisdiction, but generally 3rd degree cruelty to children is often considered a misdemeanor or a lower level felony. That means the punishments can range from things like probation, mandatory parenting or counseling classes, fines, and sometimes a short jail sentence if it's more severe or if there are prior offenses involved. Basically, it's taken seriously, but it's not usually as heavily punished as higher degrees of child cruelty.
All right, there y'all go. There y'all go. So you know your boy Big Ratchet gonna get to the bottom of everything. So this means when he got cruelty to children third degree, that means he was being violent and the kid witnessed possibly domestic violence, which I'm pretty sure, obviously. He had a kid around and he was beating on a woman and the kid witnessed it. And the kid was exposed to the domestic violence. So therefore, he was charged with cruelty to children, third degree.
Knew that this daggone boy was not wrapped too tight in the head. This has been going on since 11 years ago. Like, so y'all sitting on this internet, his family is trying to sit on this internet like he has not been having problems since 11 years ago. Y'all trying to sit on this internet, oh, it was a toxic relationship. No, it basically shows that he has been the toxic one. And did y'all know in April, when he freaking first got pew-pewed from a whole nother incident, it was because he put his hands on a woman? Oh, okay. I'm gonna come back because y'all already know I'm coming back with a daggone another part because it's just so much when it comes to this story. And the same way I sat here and was going on the daggone Frost family, oh, now it's time to go on daggone the Hood family. Because at the end of the day, listen, y'all not about to sit here and play on this daggone internet as if daggone K Frost. And as I was doing in the beginning, acting like it was all on the daggone Frost family. No, we're not about to do that. If y'all watch this whole video through, make sure y'all put in the comments justice for K Frost.
China says you keep justifying all his shit. Who is you that keeps? I ain't justified it. I don't know if you talking to me, but I ain't justified a damn thing. So definitely don't say I justified shit. What happened the night of the pew pew though? They say must whooped his baby mama in front of the kid. I guess she's innocent, right? They said 11 years ago he was 21, just a baby. They said he could have spanked the child too. You can bet the Frost attorney will be bringing all this up in court. Had drugs in his system. Kai will beat this. They saying he was drugged up when this happened. We just having conversations. They say, yes, you have. Nicole, you talking to me? Nicole, you talking to me? Make it clear. Say Ratchet, you justified. Say my name. I want somebody to say and I want you to actually hit the link. Matter of fact, I just seen somebody hit my link and tell me. I want somebody to come up here and hit the link and tell me. Matter of fact, before I even finish the videos, I'm gonna invite y'all up here. I don't even want y'all to get blocked out the chat. I want to invite y'all up here to talk to me because I have never justified shit T Hood did. Chat, what did I say about his domestic abuse? My chat will tell you. What have I said about his abuse? There's the link right there to call in. They said he is not getting away with that. Ratchet is professionally breaking it all down, in my opinion. I haven't even said anything. I haven't said, hey, she deserved it. I haven't justified a motherfucking thing that man did to that girl. He been reporting all sides from what I report from I let the family get up here and run it. I didn't judge them. I didn't judge what T Hood did. I didn't judge Kelsey. Look, I just spoke. Diamond, stop. Diamond, stop. I didn't justify it. She would have kicked in my damn wall. Sacrifice. What are you talking about? I still don't get like what some of y'all be. I don't know what some of y'all be listening to. I haven't said nothing about T Hood and said nothing that can. Let's see, Nikki. What's good, Nikki? Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic, Nikki. Okay, let me bring you down real quick. Hold on, give me a second. Let me do this because I don't know who Nikki is. Hold on, give me 1 second, Nikki. All right. Nikki, can you hear me? Nikki, can you hear me?
Let me do this. Nikki.
Nikki, turn your live off in the background. Can you hear me?
Nikki, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
You got to turn your live off in the background.
Yes. Can you hear me? Hello?
Can you hear me? Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me? Nikki, can you hear me?
I can't hear you, but
I can hear you. You can't hear me. Okay. I'm going to drop you down. Just call back in. I'm going to drop you down. Just call back in. I don't know why you couldn't hear me, but I'm just going to drop you down. Just call back in. I think that's the girl who was saying I was justifying him in the chat, but I could hear you. I don't know why you couldn't hear me. I'm going to give you one more chance to call in, Nikki, and I'm going to finish my I'm gonna finish my video. Yeah, but I don't know. You had a lag in your shit. Like you was watching a live in the background. You got to turn your live off. They said, "Is the DV what led to this case?" We don't know. Let's see. Nikki, can you hear me? Nikki, can you hear me? Nikki, can you hear me? Turn off your.
Yes, I can hear you.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me? Nikki, you got a lag, bro. I don't know what she's doing in her background. Okay, yeah. I don't know what the fuck she's doing, man. Okay, look, Nikki, if you're listening to me, lady, you need to turn off whatever you're watching and focus on the phone. That's it. Focus on your phone and stop listening in the background. You're listening to the live and hearing me talk to you on the live. You need to call in and mute everything that you got going on. That's all you got to do. You got to call in and just mute whatever you're watching in the background. You're listening to me talk. That's why we got a lag. You're listening to me in the background and not listening to your phone. But anyway, if anybody feels like I've defended T Hood in any way, nigga, I just said that T Hood is the reason why he's not here no more. He couldn't keep his hands off of women. So where in any way, shape, or form did I agree with anything he did? Where did I agree with T Hood at? That's right, girl, recorded. Where did I agree with T Hood at? Can somebody come up here and tell me where I agreed with anything he did? I even told his family I don't agree with nothing he did. I think them videos was fucked up. Y'all got me cracking up with the Wi-Fi comment. Yeah, you on McDonald's Wi-Fi trying to talk shit. Yeah, y'all finna piss me off, man. Y'all finna piss me off, man. I'm gonna be real. I never agree with none of this shit. Y'all just lying. Can you hear me, Nikki?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly.
There we go.
And I am so sorry about that.
Nah, you good. You good. Go ahead. What you got to tell me?
Yes, sir. So first off, just wanted to say thank you for bringing this to everyone's attention because, this is certainly a sad situation on both sides for sure. Of course, when it comes to like the video footage and things of that nature, I'm pretty sure that, they're not going to release anything, right now for, specifically like the discrepancies of, things can be changed, things can be altered. So that's why, in my opinion, that's why I'm thinking that, as far as like the cameras at the Frost home. Like I was saying before, I'm not trying to put this on me, to become, a victim, but I have been a victim of DV and it is horrible. Sometimes you don't leave, but I had to leave for my children, and when you see that something is not right, just leave the situation. You have to think about the longevity of yourself, the people that are surrounded. There was a child that was involved, which is sad, to see it on both sides. So hopefully, this is, just a lesson that's learned and we learn from this. And, this is serious.
So what is your issue with what I said?
Oh, I don't have an issue with what you said at all.
Oh, you're not the lady who said that I was defending him?
Absolutely not. I think that was someone named Nicole. My name is Nikki.
Okay.
No. I've been tuning in and,
Let me ask you this. Are you projecting your own trauma on this situation?
No, I'm not. I'm just speaking from a third party, but just to, kind of say that, hey, I've been through that and I'm trying to be, biased to look at both sides of the situation. But hopefully, it's just horrible. It's sad, but I do think just to kind of, just piggyback on the video footage portion of it, I believe that there will be some videos that will come out. I'm pretty sure of that. And I think they're just trying to, hold that just for the safety of nothing being altered and,
Someone wants to ask you a question. They said, were you the aggressor in your relationship?
Absolutely not.
All right, give me 1 second before you answer it. Let me see who this is backstage. CC. Okay. CC, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you. All right, go ahead and answer that question, Nikki.
Sure thing. No, I was not. I was actually my children's father. I have 3 children. They all have the same father. We grew up in the same neighborhood. I'm from a small town in Mississippi. We went to church together, same school and everything. But when we started living together, things changed. You can be with someone for years, but when you live with them, that's when the true colors will show, for sure. And that's what happened in my case. No, I was not the aggressor.
Okay, what happened to that Nicole girl? 'Cause she's not in the chat no more. That girl that was sent out, yeah, she just disappeared. Cece, what's going on, Cece?
Salute, Ratchet, salute. I just want to give you your flowers right now. You the GOAT. You the only content creator that's covering this case. And so, yeah, I've been following you for a while, but it's like a double-edged sword because no T-Hood didn't deserve to get killed. You know what I'm saying? So it is kind of like a little sympathy for the mother. But at the same time, like I wrote in the chat, you know what I'm saying? If you're aware, and like you said, he's grown, so no, the mother can't hold him by his hand and make him do anything. But if you're aware that your child is an abusive person and they end up getting killed, then that's just what it is. I mean, it hurts, but you have to accept that what happened. Like, okay, damn, my son got killed. But shit, I mean, he brought it on himself, and you know what I'm saying? Bless his soul. And hopefully somebody else learned from that, because I did just experience a DV situation about 2 weeks ago where the dude I was messing with, you know what I'm saying? Me.
Hold on, you cut out. Can you hear me? Cece? Cece, can you hear me? Okay, I don't know what happened. Nikki, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know what happened to her. She not. Oh, her mic is muted. Cece, unmute your mic. There you go.
Okay, yeah, but as I was saying, like, you know, I've just experienced a DV situation about 2 weeks ago with a dude that I was involved with. You know, that wasn't the first time that we had got into it, but it was the first time that the police had been called. And in the end of that situation, when they pulled up, you know what I'm saying? I had a big ass knot on my head. They arrested him right on the spot. He was already on probation. And now he facing 7 felony counts. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing but by the grace of God that I did not have my gun on me that day, because his mama would have been burying him. And it wouldn't have been no feeling sorry for him, because you know what I'm saying, that had been going on. So, like I said, you know, salute to you. I do have sympathy for women who go through domestic violence situations. Sometimes it be hard to break away, but as women, we have to be real with ourselves and get ourselves out of those situations. And that's dealing with the police.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
You know, so that was all I had to say. Much love to you, Ratchet.
Salute. I appreciate you, Cece. All right, Nikki, did you want to add anything else to it? So you're saying that you was in so both of y'all was in domestic violence situations. So is this like I feel like a lot of women in this situation, this is opening up old wounds for y'all. Am I right?
So it's not opening up old wounds. It is bringing awareness, you know, and you're basically hearing about this. It saddens me. It's not opening up wounds for me to, you know, be on either side, because of course I don't know both sides. I wasn't there, you know. However, just seeing and listening as everything is unfolding, it's not adding up. Everything is not coming together. The puzzle pieces aren't completely clear yet. And I will tell you, it will definitely unfold. I was a native of Georgia as well. I went to Clark, Atlanta. And my ex and I, basically we moved to Georgia. And that's where it began there. He never did anything when we were basically, you know, at home in our hometown. But when we moved, oh, those colors came out, you know. So I'm just saying this to say, for anyone that's listening, to kind of prevent, because I'm a type of person, you know, to try to help people. If you see it, if you notice it, recognize it and get away. Leave, because this could have been my situation. It could have turned that way, you know, but my children were the catalyst for me to say, no, it's time to go. Forget that. Love you, but goodbye. And that's just how I speak on that. And again, condolences to both families, because, you know, it's hurtful on both sides. So, you know, I'm just saying this to say to our, you know, fellow Ratchet gang members, hey, if you know someone, if you're in this situation, think about it. Talk to someone. Do not wait. Don't wait. Just go ahead and do what you got to do for yourself, especially if children are involved. You know, just do that. But much love to you. Thank you for what you're doing. You're amazing, and it'll unfold. Believe me.
I appreciate you, Nicole. I appreciate you, CC.
All righty, yes, sir.
All right, salute.
Salute.
All right, salute to Nicole. Salute to CC. I thank y'all for y'all opinions, and I thank y'all for pulling up. All right, so I'm gonna get y'all out of there. Salute to both of y'all. I dropped a link, and I'm waiting for somebody to come up here and say how I defended anybody in this motherfucking situation. I don't got no horse in this race. A man lost his life, and I feel like it was a homicide. I think the DV is unfortunate, and he should have never done it. But I don't think that anybody should have the power to just take someone's life, especially in a matter like that. That wasn't self-defense. There is a such thing as self-defense, and I truly believe in self-defense. Thank you, Legacy Blaze, for getting that membership. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Also, yeah, I don't think it was self-defense.
Did y'all know?
Okay, that's the same one I just played. Yeah, I don't think it was self-defense. I don't. So that's just my opinion. I'm not taking up for him by saying it wasn't self-defense. That's something I'm just saying. I don't believe that he was in the act of actively beating her whenever he got shot. I don't think so. Now, if something comes out and I'm wrong, hey, I'm wrong. I just don't think so. I think that he was not unalived in self-defense. I do think they're going to come back with a self-defense ruling. I don't think that they want to help T Hood out. I've been telling y'all Monday, some information might drop in this case and they might rule it self-defense tomorrow. Tomorrow they might come out, or sometime this week, they might just come out and they're going to rule it as self-defense. That's what I've been told. I've been told behind the scenes, Monday they're coming with the ruling of self-defense. I don't know if that's true or not. Look, I'm just saying, this is what I was told. I don't know. Could be. They possibly going to rule it as self-defense. I don't agree with it. But that doesn't mean I'm taking up for T Hood because I don't agree with the self-defense. I think he was unalived, and I think the brother took it into his own hands to take T Hood's life. I don't disagree with him for doing it. I don't agree with him either. I just think that some people would have done the same thing he did. A lot of people in this room would say, I would have done it if it was my sister or my mama or, my aunt or whatever. So, but I don't agree with someone just killing somebody either. But I don't disagree with you because I think a lot of people would have done it. So that's my opinion. I don't fault Kai. I think he should be held accountable. I don't fault him. I don't fault Kelsey for getting her ass whooped. I fault Kelsey for continuing to enable the man to do what he did. He should have been in jail a long time ago for beating on women. So I'm not taking up for T Hood. The only thing I'm saying is T Hood was not killed in self-defense. That's what I'm saying. That's not me taking up for him. Let's continue.
A lot to unpack here. Now that they released that footage of T Hood whooping Kelsey ass on several different occasions, first of all, the sister is screaming she want to see up-to-date footage of that night. Bitch, it don't matter what fucking happened that fucking night. I don't give a fuck. After seeing that footage of him whooping that girl ass, just coming in there, beating her the fuck up like that, I don't give a fuck what date it was. Because, bitch, if it wasn't from August the 7th, he getting his ass kicked from when the fuck it did happen. So go to head with that bullshit. Second of all, that mom, I ain't see it, but I hear on the internet that the mom that came out with this statement that he was this great guy, he ain't never put his hands on nobody. Bitch, that's a fucking lie, okay?
Diamond,
Survey
stop.
says that's a fucking lie because we got the video footage to now prove it. Second of all, Kelsey reached out to the mom via text saying, listen, like, this is what's going on. If somebody can come get him, she like, okay, thank you. Okay, y'all, okay, so y'all was just playing. So y'all thought this boy was going to just be keep whooping this girl ass and she got family and friends who fucking love her and that shit was just going to go down like that. Y'all got this whole situation fucked up. Domestic violence is a serious fucking thing, but everybody not playing around with their fucking family and their loved ones getting their motherfucking ass whooped. Now, do I think you need to be calling your family and getting involved in shit when you know you're going to go back to that nigga? No, I really don't. But maybe she was fed up. And they also say that their brother was trying to leave and it's self-defense. I don't fucking know. But what I do know, after seeing that release fucking footage, that family need to stay the fuck off the internet.
Man. Measured Man says, lost my fiance in 2011 to her ex, an NBA ref in Houston. Not here to spill it all, just to say, cut out the toxicity. In my view, they set him up. All I could do was say, what the fuck? Richardson being defended. Man. RIP to your fiance, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry for your loss. Thank you also for the $10 and thank you for the support, man. But yeah, man, people do need to cut out being toxic. There's nothing cute about being toxic. That shit is not cute at all. People need to grow the fuck up and people need to start letting people get the fuck out of your lives. Understand, people can leave your life. It's not hard, bro. We've all lost people before. I'm not saying to death. I'm saying we've lost people before. As far as shit, man, we didn't have exes. That shit dead. Who cares? Bye. Get the fuck on. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, the great.
What's going on, Raju? How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing
Hey,
good.
I agree with you. See, a lot of people don't understand this. Yeah, they showing old videos of him beating her, this and that and the third, but they're not looking at the facts. She could have called the law, even though if he was doing that to her. She didn't do it. She called her brothers to do it. You know what I'm saying? She could have called the law. She didn't do it. It was a setup. Because, mind you, they caught this man, 5 times getting shot in the back. If you get shot in the back right there, that's murder. He was walking away. A lot of people don't understand that he did it. We don't know. I can't say he did it or not, but he was walking. His back was turned. You shoot a man when his back is turned. That's homicide. Period. Even though he whooped the brother's ass or the woman ass, whatever, his back was turned. That's murder. A lot of people not getting the fact. Yes, he probably put his hands on her. Yes, we get that. He's a woman beater. Yes, we understand that. It's murder. His back was turned. Even though if a man breaks inside your house and his back is facing you, you shoot him, you getting charged with that. That's murder. A lot of people don't understand that. They may feel sorry for her, but at the end of the day, she could have called the law. She didn't do it. She called her brothers. So that right there should tell you right there, she wanted that to happen. And for him to whoop the brother's ass, only tell you he a female. I ain't gonna say it ain't funny, but they can't fight. That family can't fight. True. You call your brothers over and then he whoop both of your brothers' ass, and y'all end up shooting the man in the back. They know that's the charge. That's why they ain't saying nothing. They trying to justify what they did. If you get shot in the back, that's homicide. That's all I wanted to say.
You're right. I appreciate you for calling in, and that's true, man. Shooting somebody in the back is not self-defense. So but I think that I think so many women are projecting what happened to them onto this situation. They're being blinded by the facts that are in your face. Where is shooting someone 7 times self-defense? Where is shooting someone 7 times self-defense? Help me understand that. Imagine, bro, I lost the love of my life and I still say he wrong. Didn't he have a tape plan with his? Man, oh yeah. Man. There was some shit going on with Kai. He definitely was playing in his peach. He definitely was playing in his peach. So it's not women, it's APD has deemed ask APD. Huh? Exactly, it's not. They say once should be enough. They said we don't know for sure the shots was to the back. They could have been exit wounds. Well, he wasn't there. There's not 5 shots in his stomach. So the shots in the back couldn't be exit wounds. There would have been 5 shots in his stomach. There was 1 shot to the torso when the mama said the torso shot was an exit wound. So it technically was 6 shots, but I guess they're counting 7. They're saying he was shot in the torso, but the torso shot came from the back and exited out the front. So there's not 5 shots to the front. So let's stop that. There are no 5 shots to his torso. There's 1 shot to the torso, 5 to the back, and 1 to the thigh. Doesn't scream self-defense. Sorry. It's a trigger to many women, and the Frost fam know it. And the Frost fam know it. That's you. This is out to feel sorry for her. Huh? I don't know what the fuck you mean. I think I kind of got it, but Exactly. We need more logical thinkers. All the hurt women, go file your case. This girl is wrong. Period. Exactly. File cases and do it the right way. But as far as what this ain't self defense, y'all. Come on, man. This ain't self defense. I'm sorry, it's just not. No matter how bad he beat her in the past or whatever happened that day, I still just don't feel like this. It said Ratchet called Vanessa. She was sleeping with Kelsey too. She'll be here tomorrow, Timmy. Vanessa is gonna be here tomorrow. We got Vanessa pulling up to the platform tomorrow. We're gonna interview her tomorrow. So we're good. The only people that are doing interviews, y'all do realize RatchetTV is the only person getting interviews in this case, right? Y'all, I mean, we do realize that, right? I am the only person getting interviews in this case. So I think everybody's looking at me like this nigga's not biased. He's just calling it down the middle. He's calling everybody on their bullshit. I'm not against the mama, but I'm gonna call shit out. I'm not against the sisters. I'm gonna call shit out. I'm not against Kirk and Rashida. I'm gonna call shit out. I'm not against Kelsey. I'm gonna call shit out. I'm not against Kai. I'm gonna call shit out. I'm not against T Hood. I'm gonna call shit out. It don't matter who it is. Everyone's gonna get called on their BS with me. I'm not bashing nobody. I'm not against nobody. I got no sides to take. I'm just the person that's the least biased, that's non-biased, and I'm never going to be biased. And I'm going to cover a situation and get all the answers that we need. So y'all better respect me because I'm the only one giving y'all and just getting y'all answers. Look up my story for real. The fact that I sit here and say, yeah, hit me up, man, on the back end. Hit me up on Instagram and I'll look into it. Hit me up on Instagram. The Ratchet TV on Instagram, THE Ratchet TV. Hit me up on the gram, man, and we'll definitely get your story out there, man. Salute. I appreciate you for being here. I think this is the one I just played. Yeah.
I wonder how T Hood family feel now that the video footage has came out of him actually putting his hands and feet on Kyle Frost. When they got
I think he meant Kelsey, but continue.
up here and said he didn't do none of it. His own mama. The same mama that K Frost texted and said, come get your son because he's over here hitting on me and putting his hands on me. And she texted back and said, oh, okay. But never came and got her son. So you knew that he had been putting his hands on that girl. And you got up here and made it seem like he was the victim in the situation. That's sad as fuck. Domestic violence is real because everybody's saying, oh, she wasn't going to leave him alone. Regardless, she been going back and this and that. When you in a domestic violence situation, it changes you psychologically. She wasn't going to be the same. So she got fed up and she called her brothers. And they came and did what brothers were supposed to do. Now, I'm not saying that the result should have been him dying, but if the little brother tried to put belt to ass, he didn't win. So he called the big brother. And things happened. At the end of the day, the big brother came shooting first, asking questions later. Okay? Now, the older brother never left as well. He was detained right after the incident. So, for a lot of people that were saying that Rashida and Kirk had their kids in hiding, that was not true. And I was wondering because I posted a video about it. Thank you. But anyway, I ended up finding out that he was taken into custody at the time of the incident and he was questioned. They probably did provide evidence of what happened because apparently there is cameras in that apartment and video footage. And it's still under investigation, but he was let go. And that's another reason why the family of T. Hood was coming forward and saying that, he was innocent when in reality, this was self-defense. Domestic violence is no joke. And if you're in it, I advise you to get the fuck out of it, okay? Because now people are getting fed up and losing their fucking lives.
Yeah, people are losing their lives and behind domestic violence, and it has to stop. But people also got to understand that you need to call the police. I got Jazz backstage. Give me a second. What's good, Jazz?
Oh, what's good with you?
How you doing?
I'm good. I just want before I get started, I just want to make sure we good, cause I guess you ain't been taking me the right way lately. So I don't want to offend or anything like that, you know.
I haven't took you the right way.
Yeah.
How you want me to take you?
I mean, cause like I just started watching you, you know, with this case or whatnot, and I thought that this was a place that we could, you know, respectfully disagree or agree to disagree, you know, but that ain't necessarily been the case. So
I don't got nothing against you, ma'am.
okay, I mean, I'm just making sure because I got banned out your chat and stuff. Like,
You got banned. What's your name in the chat?
I'm Cajun,
I don't think nobody blocked
Cajun
you.
Peach.
I didn't tell nobody to block you.
No, you banned me out your kick live.
I didn't ban anybody on Kick.
Yeah, you because I was the one that said, "Are y'all seriously believing this right now?"
I don't remember. I'll unblock you if you got blocked, but I don't remember that.
Yeah, because I made a kick just to go up in there. I wasn't being disrespectful. Let me just say that I wasn't trying to be disrespectful to you or anything like that. I just, like I said, I just respectfully agree. I disagree. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think everybody is really just fully understanding the scope. Like, you know, you say that we're projecting our traumas onto that situation, and it's not necessarily that, because I don't have trauma from that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have trauma from other stuff, but I don't have trauma from DV because it happened to me twice and I left that nigga like for good. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't happen to me enough to have that type of trauma or whatever, but I understand the fear. I understand everything. And it's not necessarily projecting trauma. It's just like they said, raising awareness, you know, showing support. That's why they have support groups and stuff like that. Because when you go through things like that, you can only understand. It's like when somebody's in jail. You know what I'm saying? I went to jail one time, 18 hours. I can't relate to a nigga that's been in prison for however many years. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga that done been in prison can relate to a nigga telling a story about a prison story. You feel what I'm saying? And it's not necessarily that they have trauma about it. It's just they've been through it, they
What
experienced
about
it,
you?
so they can understand.
Have you experienced it?
Experience what?
What are we talking about?
DV?
Have you
Yeah,
experienced it?
of course. I told you that. But I don't really have trauma like that from it because, again, like I said, I he did that shit twice and I left him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't play that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do that at all. And that's why I was telling y'all the other night, like, yeah, I think you misunderstood where I was coming from when I was saying about my son, how I allowed his girlfriend. I don't play domestic. I don't do the DV
Oh, I
stuff.
remember you now. I remember.
Yeah, I don't do the DV stuff. But if he deserved to have hands put on him because he put hands on a female.
Your phone is cracking real bad.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm driving, so I'm probably in a bad area. But if he deserved to have hands put on him because
I can barely hear you. You might want to call back in.
okay, yeah, I'll call back in
It's
whenever I
cracking
get
real
home.
bad. Yeah, call back in when you get to a stable place because it's cracking real bad.
Okay, yeah, I hear this. I hear it. I'll call back.
All right, bet. All right, salute. Uh, I honestly don't remember. I remember kicking somebody out. I don't remember why. Y'all got to think about this. I talk to or see people all day, every day. I see so many people to be in my chat. We got damn near 1,300 people over here. I don't be remembering shit. I'd be forgetting, man. I might kick your ass out and be cool with you the next day. I'll cuss your ass out today and we'll be cool as hell tomorrow. So yeah, don't pay me no damn mind. Thank you, Nikki, for the $20. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know what the hell be going on, but salute to you though.
Okay, you guys, so I don't be on X, but people were sending me screenshots of Kelsey's post on X.
So Kelsey was posting on her Twitter account, X account, whatever you want to call it. So this was in 2025, 424, 423, 423, 416, 423. So this is around the time where T Hood got shot for whooping somebody else's ass, allegedly. But she posted on her Twitter on these days, she says, really hate looking at scars. Ew. Then she says, laughing my ass off. Then she says, can't stand a nigga who always break your belongings when they are upset. Then she says, domestic violence / physical abuse will never be okay. And then she says, I don't know. I feel like giving up. So these are very triggering posts that would make you think that these were more times that he was putting his hands on her and she was growing sick of it. She says she hates looking at scars, meaning I'm going to take I'm going to give you what I took from this. It sounds like he beat you up and you're looking at your scars in the mirror and you just made a post about it. Then another time where you already said he definitely was breaking your stuff in your house, slamming your doors, putting his hands on you. You said you can't stand a dude who always breaks your belongings. And you said domestic violence and physical abuse will never be okay. So sounds like she was definitely dealing with a lot with this man.
So one post here, now this was back in April, she said, really hate looking at scars, you with the sad face. And on another post she said, can't stand who always break belongings when they are upset, or break your belongings when they are upset. Another one says domestic violence / physical abuse will never be okay. She also says she don't know, she feel like giving up. And then these most recent posts, she said, it's so weird when a man is jealous of a woman, it should be studied. She said, I definitely would rather be miserable and by myself than miserable with a man or whatnot. Now, she also have more posts. You guys can go there and look for yourself. I just grabbed these few. But it definitely seems like Kelsey was crying out for help for real, before this happened. I just feel like she loved him more than she loved herself. But either way, this is just a terrible situation. I wish her nothing but peace and closure and really a true healing.
So what do y'all think about that? About those posts? What do y'all think about those posts? What do y'all think about those posts that she made? I see some people saying she did everything but leave. You tired of looking at the scars, but why didn't you call the police? You on the internet tweeting about it, but you're still not getting yourself help. You're definitely on here telling that you're in a relationship and everyone knows who you're in a relationship with, and you're telling all y'all business, but you're not telling the police and you're not leaving this situation. You keep going back. That's what I see people in the chat saying. So I don't know. I don't know. What do y'all think, man? What do y'all think about that? I don't want to. I'm not insensitive. I don't want to sound insensitive to it. I'm just going off what people are saying in the chat, man. I'm reading the comments.
I hate to be the one to say it, but as soon as it came out that Kirk Frost's son is responsible for the rapper T Hood unaliving, I immediately knew and thought to myself, like, if he dating the sister, the only other option would be that he did something to hurt the sister first. I'm not surprised that video dropped. I'm not surprised there's video evidence of him being domestic towards her. Like, it's literally the only logical thing that makes sense. Like, why else would he have a reason to unalive that man? And I get it, like, T Hood's sister, you know, her speaking out, wanting justice for her brother. I get that. But don't sit there and try to paint that man like he just hella innocent. Because behind closed doors, within somebody's relationship, you never know how that person might act. So the world people could be a whole nother person. And then when it comes down to their significant other or within a relationship, they could be getting a whole nother side of them. Getting all of that negative backlash that they getting from the outside world and they bringing it into their relationship. This happens more often than not. Like, I hate that. I hate the situation that everybody is in. I hate what, you know, the family is going through on both sides. Like, it is so messed up. But I just knew, like, he had to have been putting his hands on her. Nobody's just gonna unallow somebody. I mean, it could have been other reasons. Don't get me wrong. It could have been numerous other reasons. Now that I think about it, but for the most part, if the sister name was brought up, then yeah, that's the only other option. And ain't no telling what other footage is yet to come out.
I was just thinking the whole time, girl, where's your damn clothes? I was just there looking like, girl, dude, don't let that camera go any further down. It definitely don't look like you just. I said those lips were lipping. I'm like, hold on, is she just laying over here just unclothed? Where's your damn clothes at? They said, and guys get beat up and come back shooting all the time. So let me ask the guys in here a question. Do we have any guys who are domestic violence victims? Is there any guys who have been a victim of domestic violence? Any guys in here a victim of domestic violence? Yay or nay? Do we have any guys who are willing to tell people or not if they have been a victim of domestic violence? K Wayne says me. Let's see. Any guys? K Wayne is saying he was a domestic violence survivor. Charles has been. Paul says my brother. Jack says yeah. So we do have a few. Q says yeah. Let's see. Yes, me. Rodney says me. So let me give y'all. I think I've told y'all this before. If you've been around long enough, I'm pretty sure I've shared this story before. And next time that I got my camera on me, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. You know, I got stabbed 5 times by a chick before, a jealous ass girlfriend I dated before. I was stabbed 5 times by her. She was jealous as fuck, and she got mad. She seen some shit in my phone, and yeah, she stabbed me 5 times, bro, in my arm. So yeah, I've definitely been a victim. So yeah, definitely. I'll show y'all. They say you what? Yeah, I'll show y'all next time I cut my camera on, and I'll show y'all. So I definitely have had a jealous girlfriend before that definitely was pissed off of some shit she seen in my phone. Matter of fact, it wasn't. She didn't even see nothing in my phone. Matter of fact, hold on, I lied. It wasn't even like that. It wasn't nothing she seen on. And to be real, I never even cheated on the chick. That's the crazy part. I never cheated on her. Never did nothing. I was working 2 jobs at the time, and she ain't even working. I'm taking care of everything, all the bills, whoopty whoopty whoop. And I came home one day from work. I had worked overnight, and then I worked my day job, and I came home. I'm tired as fuck, ready for some dinner or something. She ain't cooked nothing, whatever. So I'm sitting on the couch, and as I'm sitting on the couch, you know how, remember when Facebook, when someone used to send you like a heart and in the messenger, and then it'll go, brrr, you know what I'm saying? It'll make them noises, the little bubble noises, right? Anybody remember that shit? Y'all remember that? Anybody remember when Facebook, you seen those little bubbles whenever somebody send you a heart? All right. So I was sitting on the couch, and then I opened up my messenger, and it's like, whatever. And I didn't know who the chick was, mind you. I never spoke to this chick before. She had sent me some hearts. So then she's like, "Who is that?" And I'm like, "I don't fucking know." And then she's like, why is somebody sending you hearts? So I turned the phone over to show her. I'm like, "Man, ain't nobody, I don't even know this chick. It's the first message she ever sent. It's just heart. I don't fucking know her." And the girl just went crazy. Long story short, yeah, stabbed 5 times. She was asking for my password to my phone, my Facebook password, my Instagram. Girl, I'm not giving you all that shit. Boy, she wanted that phone so damn bad. She definitely was trying to get that motherfucker. She stabbed me. So definitely, yeah, I've been a victim of it too. So hold on. We got somebody. How did I get the same person backstage twice? Give me a second. Can you hear me, Miss Marie? Miss Marie, unmute your mic. Can you hear me, Miss Marie? Why are you on here twice? Can you hear me, Miss Marie? Okay. I don't know how you called in twice, but I'm gonna get you off, and then you're gonna have to call back in. I don't know how the hell you called up in here twice. All right, but yeah, we're gonna continue. Yeah, so if anybody else has any situations, I don't know. Some men have been through it, you know what I'm saying? Some men have been through it a time or two before. So did you call the police or just leave? I damn sure didn't stick around for no shit. Hell no. Nah. But yeah, she was and she was charged, you know what I'm saying, with the shit. She definitely was charged. She definitely went to jail.
So yo, I don't even understand, but T Hood's sister is uploading videos trying to say that Kelsey was the aggressor. But if y'all go watch the videos on, you know what I'm saying, that picture app that over there IG, she literally is telling him to get out and leave. Like she's saying, get out. You can tell her defenses are up because
Yeah, Miss Marie, hit the link again. Hit the link.
she's scared about what has been happening to her, and it's crazy because he's recording her antagonizing her, because that's what he's doing, and he's trying to get a reaction out of her. And being in a domestic violence situation, you tend to put your guard up, so you automatically gonna come off on defense mode because you know what's gonna happen after that. And I don't get it. the reason why this man was doing this is because his family members was denying the fact that he was doing this to her. Like, I don't understand how people do that for their loved ones, but if it's somebody else that you know what I'm saying, they know, or if it was happening to them, they would react differently. But they want all the sympathy in the world. But when it's your family member, it's it's no problem. You the one did it. What did you do? Like, that's the stuff they do. Y'all know what to do. Get in the comments. Let's go. But yeah, the way we saw the bruises on that baby was not her being the aggressor. It was your brother literally beating that baby. Like, come on, y'all gotta stop that. Like, it is what it is. It's sad that y'all brother has been lost in this situation, but don't try to make that girl, you know what I'm saying, be the aggressor, because she's already going through a lot. And I'm quite sure she loves this man, because let me tell you something, domestic violence love is delusional. Like, you'll think you'll love him and you want to forgive him, but in reality, you needed that release. But y'all know what to do. Let's go.
Man. Yeah, domestic violence is never the way. And you should always leave, man. You should always leave. Let's continue.
This T Hood situation has gone from messy to
Get the likes up, y'all. This part, I gotta pause this first part, because every time they play this song, that first part always gets copyrighted. So
explosive after Kelsey Frost's own friend just
ladies have their boobs out there on TikTok. What's going on?
leaked security footage allegedly showing him assaulting her.
Let's get the likes up, y'all. Hit the like button on the screen.
And now both sides are airing everything. T Hood, whose real name is Tevin Hood, was unalived.
Give me a second. I'm gonna bring you up in a second after this video ends.
On August 8th at his home in Snellville. His family immediately accused Kelsey, the daughter of Love and Hip Hop stars Kirk Frost and Rashida, of setting him up, even to the point that they were pointing their finger at her brother, Kai Frost, as the shooter. Police confirmed Kai is the top suspect, but he's already been released, and the case might be treated as self-defense. Now, Kelsey's friend Sierra Martina is posting graphic photos and videos that claim to show T Hood and Kelsey, including one where he allegedly whipped her. Sierra says she stayed quiet while people painted Kelsey as a monster, but wants the world to know their relationship was toxic on both sides. But T Hood's sister, Jada, and Myaja aren't having it. They're demanding receipts, exact dates, times, and proof that the videos are from the day of the shoot. They call the footage a distraction from the fact that T Hood was shot 7 times, 5 times in the back, and insist the real focus should be on how he died. Emily says if there's a video from inside, there's also a video from outside, and they want the public to see it. Now we've got old footage, a family crime cover-up, a top suspect walking free, and 2 completely different narratives, all while a man is unalived. This story just got messier. It's nuclear at this point. So let's keep both families in our prayers, as this story is so heartbreaking on all sides. And be sure to give me a follow so we can stay up to date here with you. And until next time, bye.
Man. All right, let me see if we can try this again. Can you hear me? Unmute your mic.
Hello.
What's good? How you doing?
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
Okay, look, I like, sorry, I'm gonna make it really, well, I'm gonna try to make it quick, but I'm long-winded. But I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I kind of started following your stream. Didn't know too much about you. You just didn't come on my algorithm until the Diddy did it shit. But stuff, sorry, stuff. I don't want you to hang up on me.
No,
But
you good.
I just feel like everybody's in their feelings, as they should rightfully be. And I have a son and 2 daughters. I have 2 granddaughters and 3 grandsons. So I understand it. At this point, we gotta be careful with what is being said on the internet. And then if you're doing these interviews, and I love your content, that's why I'm gonna subscribe, because you answer my call. And oh my gosh, it's my first time ever being on live. So y'all don't come for me. Do not come for me, because I got good jokes. I'm slick at the mouth. I'm a Capricorn. But I'm just gonna leave that there. But
Don't
come
tempt
on, we
Ratchet
gotta
Gang with
be.
a good time, because they will definitely get on your ass. But go ahead.
Hey, stop it. I'm just saying, we got to check the temperature of the room right now, and anything that they say could implement either other party. We got to be careful. They got to be careful. Y'all got to be careful. Everybody got to be careful, because ain't nothing even went to court. We got to chill out. Just everybody has their opinions. Everybody's in their feelings, and I get it. I understand it. Look, you hit my granddaughter. Bye. Girl, you already had your bottle. But we got to just be cool and chill. We can't do too much, because we don't know what's going on and we don't know everything. We can't do all this on live, like, you know what I mean? And I low key, like, I want to put some ice on the temperature thing, whatever you want to call it. I want to see the doggies. I want to see your sons. You got any daughters? Like, I've been looking for them puppies because you've been going live about this whole case, and them dogs been up in there too, so they feel some type of way as well.
You talking about my dogs?
Yeah.
You said you want to see my dogs?
Yeah.
All right,
I be watching you. I be watching you. Yeah, I be seeing them. You be fussing at them. Go on, move on. Here, get this treat. Now go to bed. Yep, I be watching them. But we gotta change the temperature because they haven't even went to court. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a lot of shit being said online, and nothing has been done through the system. I'm sorry if y'all don't agree with me or whatever, but I mean, everybody is rightfully owned to their feelings, and I accept that, and I'm not picking nobody's side. I don't know none of these people. Shit, I ain't got no stuff. I ain't got no money like them. I ain't in these streets like them. But everybody is at fault for something or another, and nobody really knows. Everybody says they side. That's all we getting is everybody's side. And you can let me know when to get off talking. I told you I was long-winded, but I can get off now. But I'm just saying.
So look, just hit me up on Instagram. You want to see my puppies and stuff? I got you.
No, you gonna clip it. Look, give us a commercial break with the puppies. Commercial break.
You
Just
said I'm
tell
gonna clip
everybody
it.
calm down. I said a commercial break.
Have you been drinking?
No.
I'm definitely not gonna go wake 4 puppies.
Oh no, sleep now. They wasn't asleep the other day. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning when you first was talking to the moms. I've been watching you. I'm telling you, I've been watching.
My dogs was not in that live, man.
Yes, it was. You want to go back and watch it?
I don't need to.
You was fussing at them. You was fussing at them. Right?
No, they were. I never fussed at my dogs during the live. I went out there to tell them to go lay down because they were fighting in their cage.
He's like, stop. Here's a treat and everything. No, I'm very particular.
I never said.
Well, okay, I'm not gonna argue with you. I respect you. I love you. I love your show. But I just want to say, like,
I want to say, pack it up. I don't know what the hell you talking about. Girl, go on. Because that shit didn't happen. She's talking about I was interviewing the mamas and I was with my dogs. No, I was. I never was with my dog. They were asleep that entire fucking live. They slept for 4 fucking hours. I went out there at the end whenever everybody was up here on content. I mean, once the content was over and everybody was on the panel, I said, hold on 1 second, ma'am. My dogs is in there fucking up. I'll be right back. And I went out to say, lay down and stop. And I came right back in here. My dogs never was in that live. So you just lied. So you want to go back and listen? I don't need to. I know my dogs don't never be in my lives unless I'm on my phone and walking around my house. So stop. She's a Frost. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck she got going on. If it was anybody else that lost child, they would be going to hell and back for them, right or wrong, period. Any real parent gonna move mountains for their children. Put yourself in her shoes. Salute, Rakia. I appreciate you. Let's continue this. I don't know what the hell she was on. I mean, you can follow me or not. I don't know what you on. You want to see my dogs and stuff. The hell you talking about?
So T Hood was pew-pewed twice this year over attacking a girl. Y'all, the information is starting to pour out from all of the different sources. However, one person is posting the proof, pictures, videos, text messages. And on top of all of that, there was surveillance footage at that apartment complex that the police now have, which makes me question, did they see something on that video that is now making them say that this could be possible self-defense? Y'all just got to hear this story. So allegedly in April, he was out at this neighborhood. They were celebrating the neighborhood on this day, and he was with his alleged side chick. Now, her name is Vanessa, goes by Sydney, something like that. While there, he starts to attack her. The guys in the neighborhood intervened and was like, hey, take that somewhere else. Don't do that over here. He told them, I'll die about her.
Thank you, Lady Nye, for the $10 on Cash App. Salute. I appreciate you. Salute.
And he continued to do it. At this time, her friend jumped in to basically intervene and stop it from happening. However, at the same time, the guys in the neighborhood had had enough and pulled out a pew pew and they started letting it go. He and the girl who intervened both sustained GSWs on that day. It is in the reports. Now, there are text messages from T Hood baby mama, and in these messages, she is alleging that he and this new girl that he was dealing with were using some type of drug, and while he was on it, she did not like his behavior. She did not like the way he was acting, and she has spoke out about it. Now, there are also text messages from Kelsey to T Hood's mother. Now, in these messages, she was basically saying that he can't be here, he gotta go. She was just over it. Now, these messages say Friday. I am unsure if it was the same Friday that this incident happened or if this was just a Friday that this was screenshot. Y'all, the information is pouring out, and hopefully we have an answer to all of this soon. As soon as I have some more information, I will let you know.
I'm looking for a yellow bone, long hair star, thick in the hips. So get in my car. Salute, salute. Yeah, I don't know what's going on tonight with these women. Y'all are loose tonight. I don't know what it is with you women tonight, but y'all have been loose. Hold on, who is this? Somebody keeps blowing my motherfucking phone up. Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is it to just keep calling my damn phone? Who is this?
This is Miss Tracy.
Why,
Hi, Ratchet.
why have you called me like 10 times?
I'm sorry. I was trying to get on the thing. I might have came on late. You know, I'm an old lady.
I don't know.
I
I have no
apologize.
idea who you are.
No, I'm Tracy. What you say? You don't know how to say my name at all. He's joining on your thing. I wanted to say something, but I must have got on late. So your live is over with.
No, I'm live, but I have a link you can click. You don't have to call my phone.
I was trying to, baby. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure this stuff out. I apologize. I just had my opinion. I was trying to push on the link. I apologize.
Oh, okay. You're good. How can I help you?
No, I just wanted to speak my opinion. I lost 2 sons here in Columbus, Ohio, and it was to some friends, but it has nothing to do with this. I've got a history with violence and different things like that. But I always told my sons, majority of the time they take the woman's side. You understand what I'm saying? But I always told my sons, regardless of what, don't put your hands on them and leave. Get the hell out of there, which he was probably trying to do. But a person can only take so much. You know what I mean? You be in love, you're young, you're trying to play house, you're trying to do this, that, and the other. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the shit just went bad. If the brother stayed on the property and he walked up there and he was calling him gay and all this, nobody's right in this situation, but it is what it is. It happened, you know? But people, this is a new thing. They watch videos, they watch all this stuff, go to the left, all this Beyonce, all this different stuff. People fighting back now because they're taking people out. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if you fuck with my sister and I'm in the house, I'm going to beat your ass. I don't mean the little overkill was 5 or 7, whatever it was. But at the end of the day, if he didn't do it, somebody else was going to do it. And that was just his time.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. But I apologize for calling so much. I'll try to find the link.
All right. Thank you.
All right, baby. God bless you.
All right. It's pinned to the top of the chat. God bless you as well. Thank you.
All right, baby. Bye-bye.
Ooh, child. I just kept seeing a number like you missed call, missed call, missed call, missed call, missed call. I'm talking about back to back to back. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Is blowing my phone up like this is an emergency. Can I help you? Damn. What is going on, man? I don't know what the fuck is going on. Stop following. Still love the content. I don't care what nobody say about me, but I'm just saying everybody has their opinion. Still following and still love the content. Yeah, oh man, what the fuck is I don't know what's going on tonight. Let's just continue the content, man.
And I got something else to get off my chest. When it comes to that Kirk, Rashida, they daughter Kay, their son, Kai, and the other boy, I don't know his name. But when it comes to them and the little T Hood situation of them unaliving him because his sister was enjoying getting her ass beat, yeah, I just feel like she needs to go to jail. Period.
because you stayed this all these times like that. Now they have new evidence of like videos of him literally pouncing on her, and that's not the night that it happened. That was different times that it happened, and you still stayed and laid your ass in that bed with that cover over you real tight, like how I am, trying thinking the cover gonna save you from getting your fucking head knocked off your goddamn shoulders. I just feel like, you know, I sympathize with women who have been in domestic violence situation and was able to get out of it because they know that it was too toxic for them. But for the ones that stay and endure all that stupid shit and don't have the strength to leave, which I know it is hard, but don't be calling people into your mess if you're not gonna leave, bro. Like when it comes to my friends, don't tell me nothing about your nigga if you're not going to leave him, because I'm that friend that's going to get mad and want to fight for you. But if I end up fighting for you and unaliving this nigga, and now I'm in jail because your ass want to be lumpy, dumpty, stupid, yeah. Leave people out of your business if you like getting your ass beat. That's the moral of the story.
She said, "Leave people alone if you like getting your ass beat."
Wait, I got something else to say about her. Actually, I seen something else of her trying to defend herself or try and plead her case to T Hood family. Talk about something she never called her brothers over there to help her. She don't like it, even her message, her little her thing that she wrote on Instagram where she was not supposed to say anything because everybody advised her not to run her goddamn mouth. She still took it upon herself to go take her happy lumpy ass to fucking Instagram and tell them, I have to speak out because I don't need people making up lies on me and thinking that I would hurt my baby. I am grieving. Girl, how you grieve? Like, I get it, but he beat you up. Like, he beat your ass, and you did call your brothers to help you. And now your little brother is in jail or whatever, or a potential suspect, the main goddamn suspect, because you called him to help you. You. Like, why would you even do that if you know that you wasn't going to leave this man? And now, after the fact, after the unaliving, after everything, you're still on social media. You're still talking to his people like, I did not want this to happen. So what did you think was going to happen? What did you think?
What did you think was gonna happen? Let me tell y'all something. Yeah, I have grown because I would have been and cussed a few people out. But there was one time, right? I was at my crib, and I'm gonna get to it in a second. But it was one time I was at my crib. I was in my office. I was working. A car pulls up in my driveway. A lady gets out the car. Then I get a ring on my doorbell. So I'm talking to the lady through my cameras. I'm like, "May I help you?" And she's like, "Ratchet, open the door. We need to talk." I'm like, "What the fuck are you?" Hold on, wait. And this is a lady that was stalking the shit out of me. I'm like, "Why are you at my house? You don't even live in this fucking state. What are you doing here?" You know what I'm saying? Why are you at my house? It's like, "You need to open the door because we need to talk." I'm like, "I am not opening my motherfucking door. You're stalking the fuck out of me. You need to leave." She's like, "I'm not going anywhere." Long story short, that chick sat in my fucking driveway for about 30, 45 minutes and never left. I never went out there. And she eventually left, but it was weird as fuck. I've been stalked on this motherfucker before. Straight up. Like, what the fuck? You don't even live out here.
T Hood is the way that he is or was the way he was because of his mom. Like, how are we on today? A few hours after that video has dropped, everybody has seen it. Everybody's seen T Hood abusing Kelsey, and the mom is still on Facebook making excuses. Like, how? Like, why? She was an enabler. You can tell he was the way he was because of her. Because you are on Facebook saying the truth will come out. The truth is all over social media. What do you mean the truth will come out? Like, somebody said in the comments, they were like, your son wasn't even dead long before you guys were slandering the Frost, like saying Kelsey set him up and all type of stuff. You guys did the most right after he died, knowing that your son was a monster, abusing this girl. She's so tiny. She went through so much with this man. And today, here we are. You are still making excuses. moms, hold your kids accountable, because clearly she did not hold her son accountable, and that is why his life ended the way that it did.
Yeah. I don't think. Why is everybody blaming the mom though? I just be wondering, like, why does everybody blame the damn mama? What is going on? They said I got them yunties loose tonight. Look, I'm gonna be real. These aunts want my D. These grannies be wanting the D. Hold on, Tracy, what's good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hold on, Mr. J, can you hear me? Unmute your mic.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Tracy, go ahead.
Okay, I live in Columbus, Ohio. I lost both of my sons to gun violence. That has nothing to do with this. But I always told my kids, they were 25 and 23 and they got murdered 11 months apart. I always told them, don't put your hands on a woman. You know what I mean? But sometimes people can add to the story. So, of course, a mother is going to defend her child. But at the end of the day, I feel like if you beating that woman and she don't want to leave, because they're probably young practicing, he got other women, you allowed it, you keep forgiving him. Shit, things happen.
You the
And
one that just called my phone, right?
the thing that happened is he got killed. Maybe he didn't beat the brothers in them ass before. Maybe they didn't sit there and watch them disrespect her. Maybe all this shit done peeled up. You know, they celebrities or whatever you want to call it. And you know, it's not nobody's right in the situation. 5 times in the back, that's fucked up. You know, you couldn't take an ass with them because that's what they use now, guns. You know, people ain't playing with you. I just wanted to voice my opinion. I'm sorry about calling your phone 10 times. I'm an older lady, but I just wanted to get on here and tell you, Ratchet, I appreciate you. I watch you every time you come on, and you awesome with the, you know, with this shit you be doing. But it's a lot of shit out here, and people built up with anger and everything. But if you're gonna do something, you know, it ain't no right time. He probably beat their asses several times. He probably, you know, I don't know. They wasn't going for that ass whooping. People don't throw their hands up no more. They use guns.
I appreciate you.
As a mother, yeah, she's going to say this, that, and the other, but the first thing is to tell the truth about the whole situation. Because would you want your ass beat every day? You know what I'm saying? Disrespected, whatever. I think everybody's wrong in the whole thing, but it's going to come out. So I keep you in my prayers. I love you, and thanks for allowing me on. God bless
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right, then.
All right. Salute. Mhm. Salute to her. What's going on, Mr. J?
Nothing much. Just enjoying the podcast. Everything you're doing so far. I want to state. Do you think that Kirk and Rashida could be accessories to murder because they picked up the youngest son was picked up 3 to 4 hours before the cops are called, something like that? And how are they using? What are your What are your thoughts on domestic violence being used as an excuse for felony murder? Because if this is really self-defense, if she shot him, then she could use the I was being abused as a defense, but her brother shot him. I'm starting to think the gay rumor was true about the younger brother being gay somehow, and him and the brother got into a fight. The brother got his ass beat. He called his older brother over there, and they ended up pew-pewing the dude, whatever, because he was going to expose him for his sexuality. And a lot of people are riding hard. I don't know if you noticed, but the girl, she is riding for the dude that died. She's not really riding for her brothers like that. She threw them under the bus immediately, whatnot. And she could be traumatized. She is traumatized by the shooting, but she was staying with that guy long before the shooting happened, getting her ass beat or getting disrespected. And she didn't leave him. I think call the police. If you're dealing with a DV situation, call the police. Do not stay, leave, and call the police. Any thoughts?
No, I think you're right. I think you're right.
Two, I don't know. I mean, this whole situation is going to boil down to the autopsy that comes out. But I feel like people are trying to ride for this girl, but she's not riding for her brother. She's riding for the dude that was killed. And another thing, why haven't the police picked up her so-called friend? Because her friend is putting out all sorts of videos and photos and whatnot. Isn't that basically leaking evidence that's related to the case? That's all I have to say.
But that's why they're having the friend do it, so they're not doing it. She's just gonna be like, oh, well, she had these are old videos that she had, and she did it on her own. But really, I think it's Kirk and Rashida that's pulling all the strings behind the scenes, because I think Kirk and Rashida know the Georgia law very well, and they knew if this was going to happen, how they were going to get away with it. So I think this was all premeditated. And I think that those videos were still in her possession because this is something that she was holding on to. Like she took old pictures of her, she took pictures of her scars. These are old pictures, by the way. The scars are old. So you were taking pictures of when he beat you for, what are you saving them for, a rainy day? You were taking pictures, you were getting videos, and you were archiving them. For what reason exactly? Like, what were you
Probably,
you were never going to go to the police with this information, because if you were going to, you would have been did that.
probably to blackmail him, because if think about it, if a female is more afraid to call the police for what might happen to the dude she's with, then why would you call your brothers, knowing that your brothers had an issue with the dude, knowing that they might take him out? I hate to say it, I think Kirk and Rashida might be accessories after the fact, because they picked up their youngest son. And how do you argue self-defense when you shot the man 5 times in the back? So I don't know. But I do wish people would stop attacking that man's mother. We need to pray for both sides. But I think the one thing that will really shut this case down is the autopsy report, or some physical proof outside that home. Because once that autopsy report comes out, then people can finally shut up. That's all I have.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for calling in, Mr. J. I appreciate you. All right. Someone says, proof. If he took her out, they would have evidence that it was him. So that means I'm right. Y'all been pillow talking behind the scenes about what's going on. So you're building up an alibi at this point. You're not saving those, because if you really feel like this man was going to take your life, and then when he gets his life taken, you jump to the internet to say, I was going to be right back with him the same day. Girl, you was not in fear of your life or thought he was going to kill you. It sounds like you were a participant and enjoyed that shit at a certain point. And it sounds like you're using this for an alibi. It sounds like you had all this evidence for an alibi. It doesn't sound like you had this evidence in case something happened to you, because you were just going on Twitter and ranting about it. You were ranting about getting beat. You were ranting about your scars. That's the stars. You're ranting about the facts that are out there, but you never went to the police. So I don't feel like you were in fear of your life. I feel like you were doing this for an alibi or some get back, just in case he did leave you. You would run to the internet and be like, oh, well, he was beating my ass, and look at the pictures. I have proof. I don't think you wanted him to die necessarily, but I think you were building up an alibi just in case your brother did something, or you are saving these pictures for a rainy day just in case he leave you so you can expose him and go to the internet. That's what I think. And that's my opinion. I could be wrong. I'm not being insensitive to it. I don't think he was right for ever doing anything he did. I just think that you were not right for not handling a situation like you should have handled it. If you really wanted him to be alive, you would have got him some help. You know what I'm saying? You would have definitely called the police and been like, hey, the nigga keeps putting his hands on me. No one's helping me. I don't know what else to do. And he goes to jail. And then, not saying you can't be with him still, but at least he's getting rehabilitated. Now he has some probation to do. Now he has some jail time to do. Now he got to sit down and think about some shit. Now the man might just change. I mean, I don't know if he ever would have changed, but it sounds like everybody was enabling him instead of holding him accountable. Sounds like mama was enabling him and not holding him accountable. Sounds like the sisters were enabling him and not holding him accountable. It sounds like you and your family were enabling him and not holding him accountable. So he felt like he could just continuously get away with it. Am I right on? Am I spot on? I think so. I think Big Ratchet cooking right now. Let's continue. And you can't beg to differ because I'm right.
Behind every abusive, narcissistic man is a pick-me mama and a pick-me sister. These men would not be able to get away with the type of abuse that they put into this world if they didn't have a mama that make excuses for them and condone them, and a sister or a relative to do the same. Now, this T-Hood dude who did what he did to Kurt Frost's daughter, look at what the mama told her when she texted her and said, your son is in here beating on me. Like, these men would not be able to get away with what they get away with if it wasn't for these women out here justifying the bullshit that they out here putting people through. I could say one thing about my mom. I love my mama to death. God rest her soul. My mom ain't put up with that shit with my brothers. She don't care who you is to her. If you do something wrong, you wrong. My brothers couldn't dog a woman out, and my mama sit back and say, "Oh, that's my boy, that's my boy." No, my mom, when my brother and my sister-in-law was beefing way back in the day, my mama would go to visit and wouldn't even go see my brother. She would go straight to my sister-in-law house by my nephew. Y'all gotta stop this. These women, I'm telling you, every abusive man, you look at the women that surround them. Those women are enabling the bullshit.
Do y'all agree with that? Let me know in the chat. Do y'all agree with the statement she made? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat if y'all agree with it. This to make Ratchet TV the Hood journalist fast forward this lady video. Salute, man. I appreciate the $5. Do y'all agree with her? Is it behind every abusive man is a pick me mom and a pick me sister? Do y'all agree with that? Let me know in the chat.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. By now, you have probably seen and heard all of the horrific videos that have been put out where Kelsey had hands put on her by her boyfriend who has since passed away, T Hood. It was the image of her sliding off the bed for me when she was just in bed and he walked in and just jumped on top of her. Like, you couldn't hear anything, but I can't imagine that the moment he opened the door, it would just cause, she could say anything that would just cause him to do that fast. But there's no reason for you to put your hands on anybody anyway, regardless what anyone says. Now, there is a friend of Kelsey's who has been posting the videos and different pictures of her with different marks on her face and everything. And this is and I'm just going to say alleged text message thread between Kelsey and T Hood's mother. And this is what.
Hold on. I forgot to do something real quick. Hold on real quick. I'm going to finish that in just 1 second. Let me do this real quick. Okay, there you go. Boom. All right. My bad. Let's continue. My fault, y'all.
Kelsey is saying to his mother, allegedly, okay, your son putting his hands on me. You can have someone send an Uber for his belongings. He's not going to be able to come back here anymore, and I would like to Uber the stuff to y'all while he's on the way. And allegedly, this is the mother saying, okay, thanks. And she said, no problem. Thanks again for everything. And then down here, she says, hey, I'm not fond of anybody breaking my belongings or nothing. He's rude, pushing me, slamming my doors, trying to pop my car tires, ripping my cameras out of the wall. Nobody is helping me when it comes to him being domestic. So allegedly, this is the text thread, like I said, between Kelsey and T Hood's mother, Tevin's mother. So just that right there is just way too much. So this is one of the images from the video that I took. Shout out to Baller Alert. It's on their page. And they do have a trigger warning because he just walks in the room. He just dives right on top of her. And she said, y'all, my friend was asleep. And this is what he came in the room and did on some random stuff. So whatever Kelsey is saying, like, it's clearly a DV situation. So right now, like all the blogs, and well, not the blogs, but the comments under post are like vindicating Kai, for defending his sister. A lot of people feel like, if that was my brother, that's how I would want him to step behind me, right? We don't want anyone to lose their life, and we definitely don't want anybody to go to jail. But I mean, let's keep going. Kelsey came out and spoke lovingly about Tevin when all this had happened. And you would have to think that maybe, I don't know. We don't know why women stay. We don't know. But my heart goes out to any woman who has to go through this, has gone through this, and who is healing from this. And I hope that Kelsey can get her healing. And this is just a bad situation all around. Y'all, let me know what y'all think about this. I don't know how this is going to end, especially for Kai. And I hope people are really surrounding Kelsey with love at this point. It's your girl, Millie Shine. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
And you notice something else I noticed? I see Sexy Trap. I'm looking at your comments. You saying a lot of these women are trauma bonding because this case is their justice for them getting their ass beat. Now, I keep saying this. We just seen this same thing happen in the Diddy case. It was so many women who were triggered by looking at him abuse Cassie on that hotel footage that every woman completely forgot that that shit had nothing to do with the RICO. Now the feds tried to use that to say, "Oh well, he was forcing her into the freak off." You know, come on. No, that was false, because a lot of y'all were so triggered by that y'all didn't even realize that no news outlet reported the facts of that case. Now, was he right for beating her ass? No. But what really happened that day was Cassie wanted to do more drugs. Diddy did not want to do more drugs. There's text messages to back this up. He told her, let's not do so many drugs. Let's focus on, you know what I'm saying, the presentation of this FO we're about to do. She got pissed off. She didn't like the fact that he didn't want to do more drugs. She got the drugs and the money and ran out the hotel room. He grabbed that bag initially and then he whooped her ass. But that was, I mean, he's not right for doing that, but she was stealing money and drugs from him and she was turning into a fucking junkie. And there's messages to prove all of the shit. He was going around telling all the dealers in the city, stop selling her drugs. She was turning into a drug addict and fucking up his brand. It wasn't, now he was never right for abusing her, but everybody forgot the facts of that case. You watched a camera footage and you judged the entire case without even knowing the facts of the case. So a lot of women started trauma bonding and a lot of women started projecting their situations onto the Diddy case. And they started just saying he was guilty of whatever they said he was guilty of without knowing the facts. Now we're looking at the same kind of situation, except this time a man got his life took. And now a lot of people are projecting their situations onto this case. And they're also saying, well, you know, he's wrong for doing it, so he deserved it, you know. But we don't even know the facts. The facts haven't even been laid out yet. And I'm pretty sure when the facts come out, you'll still be projecting your situation on everybody else because of what happened to you and not realizing that there are facts in behind the case. We don't know what the facts are in this case because no fact has came out. Everyone is assuming shit. We don't know nothing. We're only knowing from third parties of what we're being told. The police, maybe they get to the bottom of it and justice is served. Maybe not. And maybe they walk free. We don't know. But all we can say right now is a lot of projections. There's a lot of projecting going on right now. There's a shit ton of people projecting and not knowing anything about what the case per se. Let's continue.
Or just cut to the chase, because at the end of the day, I don't condone domestic violence. I don't condone anybody that's going through that situation. I hope y'all go and get help because it is there. So just saying, but we're going to talk about that later. So to get into the situation, my friend T Hood was killed by old girl brother, right? Because supposedly it was domestic and they came to be Captain Save-A-Ho. So what people are not understanding is that this situation cannot be counted as self-defense or domestic abuse when it comes to his death. When it comes to his death, it cannot. I'm sorry to hurt y'all feelings, but y'all got to be realistic now. It cannot, because at the end of the day, the brother whichever brother shot him, they are a third party person. They're not in the relationship with them. They was not in the relationship with them, right? Okay. So the only way, I got my notes now. The only way they could really claim self-defense is if they show that he believed that his sister was in danger and that was necessary to stop it. If he was not armed or no longer a threat walking away, that's not self-defense at the end of the day. I don't care what y'all trying to say. It's not self-defense. Now, legally, if there was no proof that he was a threat at that time, then it could still be counted as murder, aggravated assault, premeditated, like all kind of stuff. Like, depending on what led up to his death, right? The video that she posted that everybody over here talking about and saying that he was this and this and FM, they just posting that as a legal tactic and a social media distraction, because at the end of the day, it won't hold up in court if the facts don't support it. Y'all can't fight that, right? Can't fight that. So now, next page, right? Now look, this is how shit could have worked. If she had pulled the trigger, she could have proved that it was a domestic violence case. Then it could be, then she could be possible to claim like she was a battered woman and, got the syndrome and self-defense and rada. But she didn't pull the trigger, right? We know the brother that did it, but she's still trying to control the story like it was her action to defend. Killing someone in a non-life threatening moment aka being shot in the back, is not morally justified. She had other options like leaving, getting legal protection, getting help, calling the right people, calling who she need to call, but she didn't at the time of the shooting. Not
And that's a good point because there is no paper trail that can support self-defense in this case. Now, it would be different if there was a history and they used the videos to build this up, but listen to what I'm saying. If you had been in contact with police and he's gotten locked up before and whoop, you would have been in every right to pull that trigger on that man or whoever, and it would have been self-defense because you guys got police report after police report. You would have had evidence and a paper trail to back up your self-defense claim. I'm gonna let her cook though.
of what their past was, but at the time of the shooting. Honestly, this could shift from a domestic violent lens to third party homicide because the brother did not have the same legal or emotional grounds to act with deadly force.
And on top of that, they didn't even call the police. Y'all called the family. So this man, you're claiming self-defense, and you feel like this was a rightful death, not a wrongful death. You feel like this is right. Why would you call your abuser's family that literally just caused your brother to unalive him and tell the family, I don't condone this shit? Nothing you've done or nothing that we can see supports self-defense. I'm sorry, y'all. Even if it was domestic violence, your actions are not stating that it was self-defense. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. Where's your paper trail to back up this claim to where you was in fear of your life? You never called the police on this man, not once.
Right? Don't call. Look, y'all can't say I'm wrong. So the questions that people need to be asking for real, is why did he feel like it was justified to step in like that? Was it planned or emotionally charged? Or was he even a threat at the time? Because shooting someone in the back isn't self-defense unless the shooter can prove that there was a real immediate threat at the time. Either way, he didn't deserve to die like that. And posting old videos only equals damage control and is not necessarily the truth. Posting these videos after his death just shows that they are trying to justify the shooting and control the story before the legal consequences hit, and probably feeling the pressure of guilt. You know what I'm saying? So using this, she just using IG to defend herself. Those videos do not prove what happened on that day of the shooting. At the end of the day, those do not prove about August 8th, whatever time. We see that he put his hands on her. We see the video. Don't condone it. I promise y'all, if y'all hear this again, go get help. If you know you sitting in a horrible situation, get up and go get help. Love yourself and get the hell up. Like, damn. Now we see that he put his hands on her. It does not legally or morally justify her brother intervening with a gun, shooting him in the back, doing it after the threat has been passed, or using lethal force when it wasn't required. Just saying. And that's facts. If they go to court soon and have a good lawyer, a real good lawyer will ask what happened in the moment of the shooting. Was the victim posing an immediate threat? And was deadly force the only option? And those are real 3 good questions. So y'all got to answer them questions yourself to really see what's going on. Because if she's still trying to show present past abuse, it can still be used in court, but it will be weighed against the violence of the shooting at the end of the day, especially if it was excessive or premeditated. And he got shot 7 times. So y'all let that sink in. Y'all let that really sink in, because at the end of the day, just let that sink in. Y'all not finna keep coming in here bashing on me and try to say that I'm a horrible person for trying to defend a friend, but I'm not defending his actions. Everybody is wrong at the end of the day. I'm not defending nobody's actions when it comes to them being over here putting their hands on people and taking somebody out that did not mean to be taken out. Because if it was vice versa, it would have been a whole different situation. No, I do not condone it. I do not condone it at all. And for y'all to be sitting here and really over here just going off of what y'all seen on Instagram shows how illiterate and how y'all don't. This is why people can't mess with us, man. This is the main reason why. It really just shows how the world thinks nowadays, and I'm scared. I'm scared for y'all because we got kids growing in this, and if y'all feel like this is okay, I'm gonna pray for y'all kids. I'm gonna pray. That don't make no sense. You know what? I'm gonna just end this video right here. my brother will get justice. Somebody might not get locked up or whatever they want to call it or do what they want to do, but just know justice will be served. Y'all want to call it street justice? All right, cool. Y'all have fun with that street justice, but justice will be served in the name of Jesus, okay? And I decree and declare, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Amen.
She's saying it's up. She says she don't give a damn if they charge him or not. Justice will be served. And I heard this behind the scenes, and we heard it on the scenes. It's some people out there saying, look, if he beats this, we ain't even doing no tripping. It's better for us because we want him anyway, allegedly.
Y'all, come on up in here. Come on up in here. Come on up in here. I don't know who needs to hear this, but.
And did y'all agree with her? Drop the gems if you thought that last lady was dropping gems. Drop the caps if you think she was capping. Let me know in the chat.
But there's been some new video footage that has came out in reference to the T Hood and Frost situation. When I say Frost situation, I mean there's multiple Frost family members connected to this situation. But yeah, in the new video footage, there is what appears to be, it appears to be T Hood coming into a bedroom. Allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly because I can't really tell from the video that I've seen if the female is indeed Kelsey, but he was putting them paws on her. Not only was he putting them paws on her, but he hit her with a belt. Whipping her with a belt like she's his kid. Now, y'all know on my last video, I was letting y'all know, my brothers don't play about me, honey. No way, no how, no sir, no ma'am, no goose, no ham. And in addition, apparently, allegedly, Kelsey was letting the mother know. So, Mom, you knew your son was putting them paws on this girl. You knew your son, the same son that you were saying, oh, well, if you told the police that your brother did it, why did they let him go? Apparently, there was reason for them to let him go. I don't know. This is all alleged. I wasn't there. I'm just saying. I'm going off of the information that's being put out there. But, girl, I don't condone domestic violence in any way, shape, fashion, or form. It doesn't matter if the female is being the one that's being abused or the male is being the one that's being abused. This is no good. This is no good. This story is still continuing to develop. The more information is coming out that's more shocking than the information before. You know what I mean? And one thing about today, when they say it's your word against his word, when you got video footage, honey, because in my opinion, what happened, what the Hood family was trying to do was show that Kelsey did admit that her brother is the one that did the pew-pewing. And they accomplished that. But now they're trying to see, because you hear them say, oh, they're trying to say it's self-defense. How was it self-defense if he got shot in the back? That's what the sisters were saying. He got shot in the back and the stomach. I want to see y'all come out now and y'all come out and make statements in reference to this new video footage that's out. I wish I was in a position to stitch the footage, but I'm not. So I'm just talking about it. But y'all hit me up in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Y'all let me know what y'all, if y'all go see the video, y'all let me know what y'all think of the video. Let me know about this whole self-defense cause and let me know about what y'all think about what's going on with the family as a whole. Because as always, I'm just saying.
Man. I see Nikki and Gigi getting into it now. They what is going on in the chat? Everybody getting into it today. It's a crazy ass live we've been having over here. Let's continue, man. Nikki and Gigi. What the hell?
That's what y'all need to be doing, touching y'all nose, because y'all speaking on something y'all don't even know about at all. If you genuinely cared about Kay, her well-being, just her as a person, and Hood knew that you was actually a true, genuine friend, you had to go. I'm gonna speak on this one night, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. Me and Kay linked up at Loud House Studio, and she was just like, "Oh, Hood's on his way. We're finna meet him here." Then Kay had a show that night at Candyland. If you was at Candyland that night, okay. Everybody talking about like why she didn't call the cops. Why didn't y'all tell his friends, bro? Y'all don't think the cops got called? Y'all don't think his friends knew? This one night he tweaked out so bad at Candyland, his dudes came out of the club and went to him talking about some. Oh, you good, bro? He's not good. Why won't y'all get y'all mans and take him home? They sat there and laughed. They thought it was funny that he was tweaking out on 4, 5 females in the parking lot, bro. Be for real. Mind you, I told Kay before we even went into Candyland, he was tweaking out so bad. I said, "Look, Kay, I'm finna go. Cause I don't do this. I don't do this." And she know I don't do that shit. But it had been a minute since I had been with my homegirl and she had a show. So I was just like, you know what? But we ignored it. We put it to the side, went inside of Candy. The booking she had was with another dude on the song. So we all in the section or whatever. And baby boy, let me just tell you, Hood showed his behind. I mean, he showed his behind at this show. He kept sending different females to the section, trying to like start drama. So it got to the point where now I'm out of my body. Now I'm acting and showing my behind because what you're not finna do is try to get my friend jumped or touched. Not when I'm around. When he noticed that these females wasn't finna get close to my homegirl Kay that night, that's when he took it upon himself to like basically put his hands on her while we in Candyland. He's putting his hands on her. His friends didn't step in to help. They sat there and watched, like, oh, whatever. It took the dude that my homegirl had on the song with her. His people stepped in and he tried to beat them up. Like, tried. Same homeboys in the comments talking about why y'all ain't tell us, why y'all ain't tell us. It's the same homeboys that would just sit there and watch this happen. Like, I grabbed Kay by the arm, grabbed her cousin, and I dragged them up out of Candyland because we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing this. Never that. But he wanted the spotlight. He wanted the spotlight so bad. We leaving out of Candyland. T Hood's still going bizarre. So at this point, I'm just like, hey, let me grab my stuff out of your car, and I'm definitely calling me an Uber this time. Like, I'm not, no, not doing it. Tell me why. He goes to the passenger side of the car and he opens the car door and throws my designer bag, y'all. My designer bag out of the car. I mean, he throws it like a football. Purse break, everything fall out, everything just go everywhere. What is his homeboys doing? Sitting there watching, just sitting there watching. At this point, my mouth got reckless. I don't know what was said. I don't care what was said. It got to the point where he felt the need to pull a gun out on me. T Hood pulled a gun out on me.
And this is a girl speaking about a situation with her and T Hood. This is Kay's friend. Kay Frost's close friend recalls a time T Hood put his hands on Kay and the cops were called, allegedly.
At Candyland in the parking lot. What is his homeboys doing? Nothing. Again. And then the police, APD was already out there. So when I'm yelling like, oh, if you're gonna pull a gun out, use it. That's when APD starts walking over to my friend's vehicle. The cops actually take him this night. Like they take him away from the car, whatever, get him away from us. So we were able to leave. He's texting my homegirl Kay like, "Oh, you really finna let me go to jail?" Da 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 da. Because we were already just finna trail her back to her crib, but she was like, "Oh, he's texting me saying like he's going to jail, so she's good." Whole time, y'all, it's a skit he's doing. T Hood never got arrested. He was never in jail that night. He actually got dropped off at Kay's residence and waited for her to get there. Y'all keep saying he lived there because he has some things there. If he lived there, why was he breaking into her crib? He broke into her crib that night. So Kay pulled up to her crib. She opens up the garage. She pulls in the garage, closes the garage, and then that's when Hood comes out of her door and starts beating on her. Me and Cece were on the phone with Kay already on three-way. All we hearing is just y'all know what we hearing. Me and my homegirl Cece, we just got in our cars and just did the dash to Kay's house. And when me and Cece finally got there, no vehicle, window broken, garage door broken. It's just a bunch of. So the police actually had to come and take a report because of a stolen vehicle. So the cops had came to Kay's crib like 5, 6 times, like searching for him, couldn't find him. Then he finally pulls up, like once the police activity like finally died down. He pulls up and we wake up to him just standing over our bodies. I mean, just standing over our bodies type. So for the girlies that's hollering out, she should have just called the cops. The cops were called. If the cops are called and there's nobody to arrest, guess what? Then no arrest is going to be made. Stupid. Yes, he was her abuser, but y'all making it seem like y'all, it ain't like 1,000 movies out on situations like this, like where someone falls in love with their abuser. Like y'all act like that ain't real. The dude Hood would Hood was one of them people like he would beat on you, then do like he would self-inflict harm on himself, and then he would like cry about it. So like you really feel bad for him, like you're really feeling like sympathy for him, like dang, he done been through so much effed up stuff in his life, like this is why he's lashing out, this is why he's doing that. So that's why Kate was the way she was. She felt sympathy for him. She didn't want to leave him just because his flaws was showing. But that was beyond his flaws. That was him. That was him. I don't care what y'all say. That was him as a person. I done spoke my truth. It is what it is. I'm speaking on what I actually know, not what y'all out here trying to make it seem like. Because the baby mama playing both sides, Vanessa, you playing both sides, his homeboys, y'all playing both sides. I said what I said, and that's that. If y'all actually cared about that man, y'all would have helped him out when y'all had the opportunity. But instead, y'all kept playing, oh, I'm scared of him. Oh, he gonna try to fight me. Look where it got him. Nobody helped. Blame yourself, not my homegirl. Keep her name out your mouths.
Man. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? The girl sounds like you was loving him too. Says right. She's going to both sides. Drugs and mental health don't mix. And she said Vanessa playing both sides. Well, guess what, baby? Vanessa will be here tomorrow. She said Vanessa's playing both sides. Vanessa will be here tomorrow night. This is just a promo live. This is just me letting everybody in this building know tomorrow night we got another exclusive interview with Vanessa. So Vanessa will be pulling up here tomorrow night, gang. And it's gonna get spicy. We finna see who playing both sides. We finna see all that. So I said, I believe her. The lady tomorrow gonna play in everybody's face too. We about to see. We are about to see. Are y'all ready for this Vanessa interview in the chat? Let me know in the chat. If you're ready for this Vanessa interview tomorrow, drop the gems. If you're not ready for it, if you think it's gonna be bullshit, just drop the caps. They said Vanessa got some explanation. She got some explaining to do. We gonna get her side of the story. So Vanessa will be here tomorrow night. The Tevin we knew was never like this. Oh, so you knew Tevin as well? Hit me up on Instagram, Ricia. Hit me up on Instagram so I can get you up here too. Or you can hit the link right now. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. You can hit that link at the top of the chat, or you could just hit me up on Instagram and I can get you in here too. Let's get it. Yeah, everybody in their feelings now. We finna get this damn interview out tomorrow. And Vanessa gonna tell the real. Reese, I think you need to hit me up. You need to go ahead and hit me up, Reese. Or you need to hit this link. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. A gentle giant is all I know of T Hood. I don't know what the F this ish is. Sexy Trapper says she just know him to be a gentle giant. Everybody else is saying this man was breaking in her house. This man was abusive. He was self-inflicting wounds on himself. He would cry wolf. They're saying a lot of fucked up things about him right now. Those kids get high, get violent, crash and sleep, and be enjoying each other's company the next day. Facts, Chocolate Queen. Facts. Can I call you? I agree. Oh, I think somebody named. Can I call you in the chat? I don't want anyone to entertain me. I help victims, ma'am, and you don't listen well. Justice for everyone. That's what sound like happened. They've been fighting. Brother want to save her. Let's get the truth out, man. Do you think if he was beating on her, she would still be alive? He would still be alive? They said he got popped and was probably addicted to pain meds. Kick rocks, Nikki. Say Vanessa gonna tell Kay was accepting too much shit. Well, Vanessa gonna be here tomorrow. So look, y'all. All I can say is we've been here for 3 hours, man. I just want to let y'all know that your boy Ratchet is definitely still covering this, and I got y'all another exclusive interview. Everyone is entitled to their feelings. Your feelings don't make them facts. Facts measure, man. I appreciate you, man. And be sure to hit me up on Instagram, brother. And we're gonna I want to check out your story. So everybody in the chat, look, we will be here tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. So get your popcorn ready. Vanessa will be here tomorrow night. Another exclusive interview in this T Hood situation. If y'all are looking for me, my information is floating at the bottom of the chat. My Instagram is the RatchetTV, THE RatchetTV. I will be getting up in the morning, putting this. We not fuck the Mo3 sector. Fuck you mean fuck Mo3 sector. I don't give a fuck about them over here. Look, if you ain't watching Ratchet TV, then you ain't watching facts. So fuck them people. Said, I just found out a guy I used to date, a gentle giant, has been beating the daylights out of his current ex-girlfriend. His current ex-girlfriend? Crazy work. So we appreciate you, King. Salute, Legacy Blaze. I appreciate you as well. I'm a therapist. Nikki, it sounds like you just want to cry on my shoulder and just lean on Big Ratchet's shoulder. Just hit me up on Instagram. Salute. Yeah, man. See Ratchet, read K Marie comment. Plenty of us in Atlanta never seen this side of T Hood. Now, I've talked to a lot of T Hood's friends, and everybody says the same thing, that he wasn't like that. I mean, but we see the videos and it's crazy work, but I don't know. It's Risha. LOL, but okay, cool beans. And they can say what they want. What he did was wrong, but the ones who know him for years never knew him to be this way. We have nothing to lie about. All right, so do me a favor. I want you to hit me up on Instagram, Risha. Salute, Risha. Hit me up on Instagram. My Instagram is the Ratchet TV. I'm gonna put my Instagram right here. That's my Instagram right there, the Ratchet TV. So hit me up on Instagram and we are going to chop it up. I think I got the same picture on Facebook. I mean Facebook. I think I got the same. No, my Instagram is not the same picture. No, I'm gonna update my picture on Instagram. I need to update that. Man. I need to change my damn picture on Instagram. But yeah. We gonna get it's a picture of me on there. But yeah, the Ratchet TV. I got 25,000 subscribers almost on Instagram, followers, whatever you want to call it. So hit me up on Instagram, the Ratchet TV. Yeah, so we're gonna get to the bottom of this, and Vanessa will be here tomorrow night. So everybody set your alarm clocks for 8:30 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. Well, it's supposed to go down. Me and her spoke today. We spoke last night and we scheduled this. Matter of fact, I had this interview locked in Saturday. Saturday night, I had this interview locked in, and she told me it was gonna be Monday. So, and I talked to her today again, and she hit me up today and was like, "Are we still doing it tomorrow?" I'm like, "Yes, we are." She's like, 8:30. I was like, "Yes, ma'am." Well, she said 9:30 because it's 9:30 Atlanta time. I was like, "Yes, ma'am. We would definitely be doing that." I got her number. I'll be calling her in the morning. We will be chopping it up on the phone in the morning, and we're gonna get this interview lined up to be set to premiere, well, not premiere, to go live. It'll be a live interview again. And I don't know if y'all gonna be able to call up and talk to her or not, but you already know, super chat your questions that you got. And at the end of me and her discussing, I will let y'all get up. I don't know if she'll be on here or if it'll just be me talking to y'all, but same rules apply. Let's just try to be respectful. And let's try to get, instead of attacking people, let's ask questions. Instead of arguing, let's ask questions. Instead of jumping down someone's throat, let's ask questions. The only way you can get answers is ask questions. You don't get answers by provoking someone or attacking them or antagonizing them. People seem to shut down or get disrespectful when that type of shit happens. So let's put our thinking caps on and start thinking of questions we want to ask her. So everybody tonight got homework. Think of questions, 2 questions you want to ask her. Get in the chat. Maybe drop a $2 super chat, a $5 super chat, and be like, "Hey, Ratchet, ask her this." Boom. Or wait till the lines open up and maybe she'll talk to you and you can ask her the question yourself. So let's go. Can I bring a professional to the panel? Yes, you can, Cajun Peach. She's back. She came back on her other profile. She said, "I'm coming back in this motherfucker." I think she really liked me. I'm be real. I think that girl liked me. So yeah, you can do whatever you need. Why don't you just hit me up on Instagram? Cajun Peach. Salute to you though, man. Salute to you. She came back on her other damn profile. She said, "Y'all not getting me out this motherfucking chat. I am here." She said, "Oh, I've been here. You're right, Reggie. I'm just going to sit and listen. I'm going to try anyway." She said, "Oh, I've been in here the whole time." Salute to you. Just hit me up on Instagram. Sound like you really want my attention. So go ahead and hit me up on Instagram. You know what I'm talking about? All right. So we getting ready to shut this one down. I love y'all, Ratchet Gang. Your boy Big Ratchet finna get the hell up off here. I've been on here 3 hours. I am starving. I am finna go eat and then get ready for this live tomorrow. I love all y'all, and so many beautiful new ladies in the chat. Y'all need to get your memberships. Get your memberships. Yeah, I got the voice that makes all these ladies moist, and I got a big no. No, I'm just fucking with y'all. All right, well, I'm not fucking with y'all. She said, "Dang, I seem like a pick me." Hey, chat, do y'all think she want Ratchet? Be real. Be real, chat. Does this girl right here want me? Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. She definitely wants me, man. Be real. So have a great night. Salute to you. Come on, Ratchet Gang. Be real. That girl won't Ratchet. They said, now Ratchet. Now Ratchet. All right, they say yes. They saying yes. They all saying you want Big Ratchet. Aaliyah, I got her curious about my comments I made her. She's like, "I think you're right. Your skinny ass probably do got that long whoop de whoop." You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a big buck. Yeah, she want the meat like Arby's. She said, "I heard Big Ratchet got the meat." I said, "They all do, Ratchet." I said, "She wants to pipe up." Like, she ain't made no damn comment. It says, "Sorry, Ratchet, you cool people, but I have a boyfriend." No, girl, like that means anything. She said, "I have a boyfriend." Girl, going on somewhere. Big Ratchet, have you calling your relationship off tomorrow. Let's keep it a buck. So hell yeah, she wants the king. Yeah, I had you ending your relationship tomorrow night. Talking about, I got a boyfriend. I'm sorry, you cool people, girl. If you was in my presence right now, you get cracked like a can of soda. Let's just keep it a buck. You get cracked like a damn can of soda. I'm ready to get the hell up off here. All right, it's all good. Salute, Jasmine. All right, y'all. Yeah, you already know. I'm just keep it a buck, long and fat. Let's keep it a big buck. All right, I'm getting the hell up off here. I love y'all. I'm going to eat, and some of y'all want to eat some D. And be real, I'm going to eat, but some of y'all ladies in this chat want to eat D. I'm gone, man. I love y'all. Big Ratchet, not the little one. That's this is your boy Big Ratchet. That's Ratchet Gang, and this is Ratchet TV. Aaliyah, hit me up on Instagram, the Ratchet TV. I wonder what type of childhood he had. Shit, we don't know. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Good night. Good night, Cajun Peach. I want to see if you got that Cajun Peach. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if you got that peach behind you. Let's find out. Boyfriend means nothing until you have a husband. Say it again for the people in the back, Gigi. Say it again for the people in the back. Popper, like, yeah, crack that open like a can of Sprite. Let's keep it a buck. All right, I'm gone, y'all. I love y'all more than y'all will ever know. Hey, I'm gone, man. Hey, y'all have a great night. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. I got to get ready for this interview, man. Let's go.